yeah, good evening or welcome to my build, which is long coming from my channel. The Jaguar E-Type issue 21 to 25. Let's introduce those 7 colours. We've got Penny.
Hello, everybody. How are you all?
And then we've got Chris.
Hi, everyone. Sorry, I was just laughing at Penny in the background just now.
Hello. And then we've got Assault. And then we've got... There's us 3 then. How are we all? Right?
I suppose. I'm right, are you?
Well, we missed them.
So
you see what Penny was doing in the background?
What I always do is when we play the intro music, all the other guys will know this, but obviously I've not
of course,
your screen much. So when the intro music comes on, I dance away at it. But because I'm in a bigger room, I actually adjusted the camera and I stepped back and I was like hopping all over the place. And then what I do is about 5 to 10 seconds left till the stream actually, the countdown finishes. I then come up to screen and I'm like, really serious.
That could be worse.
One
of the streams I started, I thought I just timed it right. I thought I timed it right. And the one at the start, I had my fingers up at the start.
No.
One of the videos like that, literally.
There's more for the bad one. I remember that.
I thought I stopped just before the timer.
Yeah, never that. Yeah, that was, we used to piss about. Yeah. It's good when we could all that. Yeah, let's yeah, that's mad like.
Just a bit.
Got to have a bit of fun, haven't you?
Exactly.
That's right. I've just seen a comment come in.
Yeah,
We laugh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we go for the comments, shall we?
Yeah.
Well, we got P40 F20. Hi, Chris, not Chris here. Yeah. Hi, P40. We got P40. Hi, Chris, and not Chris.
I'm assuming Chris.
Yeah, so many Chris in the channel, that's why.
It's a good job my name's not Christine, really, isn't it?
Oh, God,
yeah.
It was enough.
Yeah.
Imagine Christina, that would be funny.
Well, that's why I call you. I can't forget what I call you now. Oh, CD. CD.
Yeah, that's what
CD
because he is CD, that's why.
But I just love the way that I went. He said, "Oh, just call me CD," and I went, "Oh," and because I heard SEEDY, and I'm like, "What's CD about?" But unfortunately, now that's what I'm always going to call you forever and a day.
Carry on.
It's like the place when I worked started this place I'm working now.
Yeah,
there's 2 of us, 2 Chris's. They call me Paul Daniels because I'm a bit of a magician as well. So it was me and Chris and Paul Daniels.
Right, that makes a lot of sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But, a little bit.
Yeah, you take like.
So issue 21. I cannot remember what issue 21 was.
A lot to do.
A lot to do.
Yeah.
I like lot to do issues because there are some issues where there's not a lot to do.
This one is definitely not a lot to do.
Yeah,
we're taking a mix, saying a lot to do.
Oh right, okay. I know the last issue that the next one for me to film.
Yeah.
Is Here's a Piece.
So that's what we've done so far from last stream, which was.
Oh, I remember this one.
Yeah,
this is a great issue.
And on the camera, lopsided on them.
You are a bit lopsided, Chris, but that's fine.
Yeah, just
what about the camera angle though?
You what?
And the camera angle is a bit lopsided too.
Well, the thing is, Chris, you have a tendency to move the piece. I can't. If you move it up or down, as you tend to work.
Down, I do.
Right. In that case, I would aim it slightly higher up to the top of the frame. So that when you if you move the camera so that the part is towards the top of the screen, if you then naturally drift down, it'll become more in the middle. But we'll see. We'll start playing with camera angles.
Yeah.
If you can be happy for me to critique your camera angles, we'll see what we can do.
Yeah.
I mean, there's one option. It's not a camera angle I'm particularly keen on, but if you actually have the camera coming in from the opposite side, that might work. I mean, it's not one I particularly love, but obviously with your particular issues, it might work better for you.
Yeah, I'm just going to adjust it again in a minute.
Yeah.
So, is that better?
Looks great. Looks fab.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, that looks straight now. That looks straight now.
Well, I think all we have to do is just straighten the part if need be as well.
Yeah, which I can just go like that.
Yeah.
There we go. And then issue 21 is this submarine part 3.
Yeah, it's just that. It's it, isn't it? These are parts of metal, and I'm just stupid.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
It's been so long since I've helped you with the Jaguar parts. I can't remember the last one I did.
Yeah, no, when it's been so long, like this is what I said Saturday, I'll nick the slot, like.
Yeah.
And then, so I think it's part A, which is this.
Quite a chunky piece as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a meatball. No joking.
I like this. It's kind of weird they coloured it green in the instructions as well.
Yeah, because there's what, yeah.
It's been hulked.
And what does that say? Instructions? So someone want to read that?
It says, this shows how the side member provided with this issue, highlighted in green, will fit into the rest of the subframe.
Yeah, that's it, is it? And then
this is how the front frame cradles the engine.
Yeah.
The rear ends of the side members are attached to the front bulkhead.
And then coming into 82, which is...
We've got left upper and lower wishbones, left suspension upright, and screws.
Yeah, we had 140 issues tonight, yeah, which I've got issue 22 there.
Found it all like that.
Leave that there for a minute because I will have to get the instruction part. Let me just go on Facebook a sec.
Nice car, this as well, isn't it?
Yeah, she's a good model.
It's a really good build. It's really fantastic.
How many issues? Over
100.
100 issues.
Yeah,
no wonder it's like one issue.
It's quite a funny number, and the Ecto's like that as well, isn't it?
Yeah, 140, yeah.
Yeah, the Ecto's like 141 issues or something weird.
I'm almost getting close to finishing the Terminator now as well. Jesus.
Yeah, I got quite excited actually. I got 4 new Terminator issues come through today.
Yeah, I'm surprised it came so early. Yesterday, I was not expecting that.
Yeah,
Now I've got 8 issues to build.
Yeah, that's yeah. Trying to get the file for this month. Wait,
at least there's a little bit more to do this time around.
Yeah. What?
While you're doing that, I'll do comments. People are saying you need to throw in a few technical issues as well.
Yeah, that could be arranged.
Carry on, but
Dave Bassett saying good evening all to all you Jag owners. What about the non-Jag owners?
You got 22 then.
Oh, and Fleetwood J saying hi everyone. Hope everyone's okay.
Hi Fleetwood, how's happening? This is 22 subframes part 4.
As you did in stage 20, continue assembling the suspension by fitting 2 wishbones that pivot on the left hand in the side member.
Yeah, so I think it's part of this, isn't it?
So you got part 1 is okay. Haven't even opened them yet. Look at that.
No, I was totally busy trying instructions. Sorry, I just only pull them off. Screws.
Nothing, not Chris has joined the audience.
Yeah, troublemakers. What did you say part 1 was?
Part 1's the left upper wishbone. It should be a big hole in the left hand side.
That one.
Yeah, that looks like the one.
Yeah, even the back.
The other triangle piece is the left lower wishbone.
Yeah, that one.
Your left suspension right, sort of the other black bit, obviously. Yep.
Yeah, the green, yeah.
And then you got three JDO 3 screws, one
Yeah.
spare.
Just
Simples.
Just like that.
simple to build ours. But let's put the glasses up. Doesn't get me them.
Don't cut yourself.
I know. That's what I'm trying to.
You have to call the police ambulance on you if you did.
Just get some tongues out, though. No, I'm joking. I'm just.
Would they come out to Chris, or is he too much of a lost cause?
That's before he cut himself, though, isn't it?
Yeah, that's why I don't. There's something on my wish list which will be more safer for me. Someone wants to look at that.
Chris, can you do me a bit of a favour? You're out of focus. Could you bring your palm right close to you? That's it, and then just slowly bring it down.
Yeah.
Slowly.
For that again.
That's it.
Yeah, because there's a thing. This camera, there's always goes.
No, that's fine. You just got to sort of tell it where to focus sometimes. I get that with my camera.
Whoops.
I think once you start picking up the pieces, it'll probably sort itself out as well.
Yeah.
Screwdriver, wishes be here. Trying to think what screwdriver head will work for this. I'll probably try that one.
I'll try on a JDO 3 screws. You should be alright then, wouldn't you? Then you know.
That was a PH show. This one is just PH double O. Yeah. Right. Part 1. Do the conga with pen.
What's that?
You're doing a conga in the background, too.
I'm so sorry. Was I singing out loud? I did not mean to. I'm so sorry.
It's alright.
I'm in a slightly better mood today, and I'm anxious and happy all at the same time.
No, let's go.
I really don't blame you, Pin.
Yeah.
Right.
So, step 1 is it?
So I'm doing instructions and I was just double checking. I haven't taken over Penny's job or anything.
No, he
Okay.
probably other stuff, but it wasn't instructions.
Oh, okay. Right. Step 1 was basically just says take the left hand inner side member from stage 21 you had and the suspension component supplied this time. That's it.
Yeah.
Stage 1. That's simple.
Just to be,
Sorry, Chris.
I'm going to
Very
be just.
blurry still.
Do-do-do-do.
That's better. Zoomed in now.
You're very, very blurry still, Chris, though.
Oh, jeez, was. Oh, come on, people.
Is that your computer gone mad with emails?
No, someone says text me on Facebook like loads of times, like, and it's got going off, like.
They probably told you your camera's blurry.
No, it was just someone being a pain in that. B-A-double, what you could say.
No, yeah, I had that happen. And I went through one day. I was recording videos, and I had to do about 7 takes because I kept getting messages come through.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. It's just someone on Facebook who's just being a pain in the backside. Right, what did you say, step 1?
Right. Step 1 was just get the parts ready, which is done.
Yeah.
On the side, holding the side member this way round, it shows.
Yeah, which I got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Note the 2 pivot holes, the top left and the top middle, near enough.
Oh, yeah. I can see that. That's why I just put it towards me. I'm going to put my glass on for that. It's been much easier to see as well. Right, here we go. Hang on, let me just load the chair. That's better. Yeah. So the pivot holes on, but these ones are.
The 2 holes there, yeah, and one a bit further in the middle, isn't it?
Got one there. And then one there.
Yeah, perfect. No, there's. If you turn it the other way around, Chris, I think. Yeah,
that way?
Yeah, so no, the other that way around. So that one on your finger there, and the one near the middle, near your thumb.
Yeah, there.
That one there. Yeah, so. And so take line up the lower wishbone with the side member as shown. So the one without the big hole in it.
Yeah.
And it goes in the far left-hand side one. sort of the triangle pointing.
What step are we on so I can scroll down?
Step 3.
Ah, that's why. I couldn't. Hang on. Moving down a bit. Yeah, so the triangle pointing upwards.
Yeah, sort of. Yeah.
But then you've got that going that way.
Yeah, sort of pointing upwards and the outside way around. So it just pushes in. It's a fit the pin projecting from the lower wishbone into the hole indicated on the left. Step 2. That's step 4. Obviously.
How's that going? Doesn't it go now?
Right.
The lower pin, isn't it?
Oh, that pin.
Yeah.
Whoops.
That's right, isn't it, Pen?
That's it. Yeah.
Obviously,
And then
it's
you
gonna be loose,
need to hold that on, and there'll be something to secure that in.
So like.
Yeah, perfect.
It's sort of a 5 out of 10 fiddly moment here.
Yeah.
You get loads of those, in you? And then get the other side, which is the lower left wishbone.
Yeah.
Upper left wishbone, sorry, and put it in the other hole. Same sort of similar sort of way round.
So that one goes in the car.
Yeah. So you got to hold them in place with one hand, or 2 hands, and then with the third hand, put the other part in place.
Oh Jesus!
If you can hold them with one hand in place, yeah, like that. Would you be able to put it down on the desk? Would it stay in place while you've sort of?
Is that in? Is that one in right?
No, I think you've got it wrong way around, Chris.
So
the two edges, the edge with 2 holes. Yeah, that bottom where the finger is. Yeah, that goes in.
Okay. It just doesn't.
Right, Chris, hold the part up.
Yeah.
Right, that looks correct. Yes. So that pin.
Yeah, which is that one on the bottom?
Going to go into there.
Yeah.
That's it. Now, the reason it's not going to stay there is because you've got to put something else on the other end.
Yeah.
So what I would do is fold that out flat. That's it. No, that's it. Yeah, as much as you can.
Okay, let me just.
The bottom part's going to be underneath, though, isn't it?
Then that way the part is, that's it. Now try your best to get the next part in. Sorry, Chris, taking over your job.
Oh, no, it's all right. It's all right. You've built this, Penny, so it's easier.
It is. I mean, in stark contrast to the later stages, this is really, really, really fiddly. It's not an easy build, the Jag.
Would it be easier to put the other part, get the other part ready so you can push it in and sort of help out, hold it in place, or?
He's not in the car then.
To be honest with you, I haven't got a copy. Oh, hang on. Let me
on the screen.
Take a bit of a break for a minute, and what I'll do is I'll download the instructions. So, because I can't read them off the screen, you see.
Yeah, for that like that then.
Yeah, that'd be all right then. If the other one stays in place where it is, that might help.
Yeah.
No, it's the wrong hole, that one, Pet Chris. One near the middle.
I'm not commenting that.
I was going to say, don't comment.
Yeah.
I knew that was coming to do.
Yeah. Especially with you, Chris. Double entendre is the way our videos go, isn't it?
Oh, can I tell you a joke?
Yeah.
So a woman goes into a cocktail bar. She says, "Could I have a double entendre, please?" So the barman says, "Yes, I'll give you one."
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I know, that's awful, wasn't it?
That was very bad.
That was
Only
terrible.
a minute.
Yeah.
I'll put it down for a minute. They'll be fun.
See, if you want good jokes, you need to come and watch this channel more often.
Yeah.
Don't know where them jokes are supposed to come from.
So what we need to go to that's right, like that, isn't it?
Yeah, that looks right for now. Yeah, as long as you can sort of, the other part is going to help him in place anyway, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you have it that other part you just got there.
This
So
one
there's
is
a point sort of pointing upwards. So
that way. You've got the,
yeah, so that bit on your talk closer to you has got to point upwards. Yeah.
so that.
No, it's got to go to your left, like you had it.
Oh, there.
Yeah.
Right. So you're up to stage 5 at the moment, aren't you?
Just done stage 6. Just put it both wishbones. So
Right.
This
Both on. Right. So fit the pin projector the upper side into the hole indicated on the right in step 2.
Yeah.
So you should have a little notch. That's it. You've got that.
yeah, it's an off. Yeah, I can see it.
So this is where the fun begins, because you now need to bolt that down with this. Take the suspension upright and hold it in this way around.
Yeah, I'm going to use the helping hands, I think, for this.
Yeah. Not sure at this stage, but
See if I can.
no, you can see the 2 holes on it, can't you?
Yeah.
You can see that those 2 holes are going to line up.
There's like a small hole
on the last 2 parts that you've just put in.
Yeah.
yeah, on the long part you've got there's one hole right at the edge, and there's one sort of near the middle again.
Yeah, they're a little bit off center. Sorry, not parallel with each other.
No, they're like that. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's that way round on the part on the desk as well, same way round.
Yeah.
And it's
So make sure you get the part the right way round.
Yeah.
Sorry,
So the way you've got exactly the way you've got it, Chris, is the way it should go on.
Yeah, and which way?
So just have that both parts exactly the same way you've got it.
That's it. Now, what I would do is I would line up the hole on your left first,
Yeah.
and then work the second one in.
So where's the holes on here?
Right, you've got little pins on the end. The 2 parts you've just put on, you've got a pin on the other end.
Yeah, I can see them. Yeah.
They need to go into those holes, but right, that's it. The part is that way round.
So like,
Just,
yeah.
Yeah, now work that one back in.
Yeah, that might be easier putting the way you're doing it, yeah.
Yeah. Focus on the one. Now kind of play chase the hole with the second one, but keeping your hand so that one's down. It is a bit fiddly. Yeah, so now you got to just pull it out again and put that back in.
I'll take that one out for a minute.
Does that part sort of fit on the middle of it, the part you just...
Yeah, once you've got it in, it'll get screwed down. And then those parts are never coming out.
Right, which that way goes. Oh yeah, got it.
Yeah, I just want to just jump in there and just take it off you and just do it for you, Chris, but that would do nothing for you, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That's it. That looks good. Are all the holes in and all the pegs in the right holes?
Yeah.
Right, now, do not let go of that, whatever you do, Chris.
Yeah.
I don't care if your house is on fire. Do not let go of that.
Now you got to get the screws ready now.
Yeah.
Oh, he's all right. Don't knock it.
Yeah, and I'm just looking for the screws now. Don't knock it before you try it.
Yeah.
Do you know what? If you knock that and you lose that, I'm just going to disconnect from the streaming. Right.
Yeah, same here. We both leave.
Yeah.
Disappear off.
We'll just do the streaming version of turning our back on you.
Or you'll be like, sod off, like.
Yeah.
Now I have to put the mic on and be,
You're a douche.
fudge.
You're going to the mad one coming.
Oh, you're doing well, Chris. That, I mean, for the benefit of those that aren't building the Jaguar, that is actually a lot harder than it looks.
Yeah. Come on, JJ, your feet. Come on, open up.
Just hold that place part in tightly before you screw it in, otherwise you'll probably knock it out.
Yeah.
Pardon me.
But this is so satisfying when you've done it. I mean, there's a lot of stages to complete this, and it's absolutely beautiful when you've done it.
So the holes we're looking for are the two ones there.
Yeah, you need to locate the holes. They should be quite close to the ends. Right, I think you might have the wrong hole there, Chris.
That's
I think I saw sending a full
It's
finish.
quite
fully
close to
finished.
the outsides.
I think there's only 2 sets of holes, isn't there?
Oh, if there is only 2 holes, then...
there is.
All right, sorry, my bad, Chris. I do apologise. You look like you were going in a little bit too close to the middle, but if there's only 2 holes, you've got no choice, have you?
Depends what ones you want.
See, oh, take your time. Chris, take your time.
I think I saw someone sending a fully built one the other day, didn't I, on the website?
Oh, Jaguar. Yeah, I've seen that. Right, I'm going to use the glasses as well.
The way I'm going, mine will look like that in about 5 years.
What?
Hi, Jag.
Oh no, that's it, Peter. Let's leave.
Yeah, go. Bye, Chris.
That's all right.
Guys, let's see that. Let's see that action replay. No, he's done it once. It should be a bit easier this time.
Yeah, it's just an accent. Yeah.
It's. I will stress this is genuinely a lot harder than it looks. I really did struggle with this. It's like a lot of part works. You really need about 4 or 5 hands.
Yeah, I put that one in.
That third hand's helped a lot last time as well, round, didn't it?
Yeah. Just take your time, Chris.
With a slap, Chris. Campling's right.
Oi. Keep me out of this.
Oh, what are you joking? Oh.
Just have those self beepers, it'd be easier.
Imagine that, though. The bloopers on this stream, but God, there'd be hundreds.
Yeah, especially with me. Jesus. If I had one of them shock collars every time I swore, I'd be like, I'd be completely shocked every day, I think.
You're mad, Chris.
Yeah.
Put that one in. Come on, you peanut.
Peanut.
That was better than swearing, didn't it?
That's true.
Keep it clean, keep it. I think I had the wrong head there, so let's just check a bigger one. Coming up with words tonight, haven't we? That's better.
Jesus.
I've been winning now for you, Chris, as The Simpsons.
I love The Simpsons.
Yeah.
I'm not. When I see him wearing that T-shirt, I'm not sure if it's. I'm not sure if it's because he's a fan of The Simpsons or if it's a picture of him and his family.
Bit of both.
I'm not. When I see him wearing that T-shirt, I'm not sure.
Who's got the YouTube?
Sorry, that was my fault. I'm sorry. Again, that's 2 my faults. This stream, isn't it?
Oh, Penny.
I know. I'm having a really bad day, aren't I?
Yeah. The band's coming on, joking. Don't we all get them days, like?
Yeah. No, I think I'm having a good day today. Satisfying day.
That's good.
Me and Cheryl had a good day the other day. We were both killing ourselves laughing, just random stuff, just laughing at everything and anything.
And it's funny when that happens. And if you tried to explain what was funny to everyone would just go, "What? You're mental." That's funny.
Especially with some of the stuff me and Cheryl comes up with.
To be honest with you, I think that's love. You know when you can just when you can just look at your partner and just burst into laughter without even saying anything, and you just both thinking the same thing. That's true love. That is.
Thinking the same thing as well, which we do quite a lot. Is shows you're meant to be.
Well, it depends what you're thinking the same thing, really, doesn't it?
Yeah, some of the stuff we think are the same is very dodgy sometimes as well.
Yeah, we can gamble that. That's what I was laughing.
If you're both thinking, how can I dump him without hurting his feelings, then that's not a good thing to be thinking at the same time.
Yeah, good point. Did you manage to get one of them screws in there, Chris? Or?
No, it's fall apart.
Ah.
It's all right.
So once was eating caramel dairy milks,
I thought it was about the wafers then.
and then Cheryl said, "Oh no!" I said to Cheryl, "Is it milk? Just taste like Rolo?" She went, "Shut up." What did I say shut up for? She said, "I was thinking exactly the same bleating thing when I was eating this.
Yeah.
Exactly the same thing, the same time. We both thought the same thing. It's crazy."
Yeah.
I get much crazier than that, can you?
You are crazy, Chrissy.
No, that's good. At least we know you two aren't breaking up today.
Yeah.
Yeah, not today anyway.
See if I get this one in enough to grab it. It should be like half a.
Yeah, watch your fingers.
Yeah, no. Not doing what someone else has done on stream. You can guess what that is. Because otherwise it's have to be. There's this awkward screw.
Just make sure it's lined up right as well.
Yeah.
Yes, right.
Oh. So once it's lined up, I will repeat myself. Do not let go.
Yeah. I'm going to do this one enough to grab it for a minute so I can.
Yeah, I was going to say, just do it enough just to grab, and then that should just hold that piece in.
Which it is.
Good.
Ah, no, it's not.
Oh! Oh!
I'm gonna.
Ow.
Try not to cut yourself, Chris.
What the hell was that?
Are you all right?
Yeah, it's fine. Just I can just flip
Right.
it.
So what I'm going to suggest, as you've got an Aurea screwdriver, put the screw on the screwdriver and then put the screwdriver on the table butt side down.
Yeah.
And then you've got your screw ready.
It's just a hole, but yours is so tight.
Yeah, it's...
Might be a bit of a
Are
pain.
you, I was going to say, are you struggling to get that screw through the hole? Because if you are, it might be worth you screwing the screw just through that part.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do first.
Screwing it, yeah.
Okay, now. Okay, let's just take this out. Right. How are we doing?
I've got a new person on. I think it's a new person. Dano Build saying hi, everyone.
Hi, Dan. How are you? And that's if anyone doesn't know, that's Geordie Dave's boy.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Yeah. He's on Facebook.
I don't know, right. Sorry.
Yeah. Seen Dan once or twice on Dave Say's YouTube channel as well.
Yeah, Dano, he does some nice allotment videos.
Yeah, that's the sort of thing I'm interested in, see.
Yeah.
And I've when we was doing before lockdown, like we was doing groups and I was doing the gardening on Tuesdays.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you were.
And I enjoyed that as well.
Yeah. I'd like to do a bit of herb gardening. I'm not really seriously into gardening. It's just too time consuming.
Yeah.
But yeah, a little few pots with some herbs, and then I just like the idea if you're cooking, you can just pop out into the garden, just cut a few herbs off, and just chuck them into your food. And
That's really
oh, what lovely, delicious food! Yes, I grow my own herbs, you know.
Nice fresh herbs in it. They got freeze dried and all that rubbish.
Yeah.
I'm going to do something else, I think, for this.
You're going to do something else. What we doing, like Ecto issue 3?
Oh no, that's why the screw's not going in. That's why the screw's not going in. Look, it's been the screw was snapped.
Oh no!
Oh, no. I'll say.
Shit.
Do you know, I actually had an issue with a problem with that issue. Not the same problem. I actually had a problem. I had to have the replacement part. Right.
I'll have to use the screw
Is that
holder.
what that was then? Was that screw snapped? You're gonna have to get a new replacement previous issue as well, aren't you?
Not for this or not. 21 is fine, it's just 22.
Yeah, but if you've got the screw has gone into that bigger part.
Oh yeah, 21, yeah, of course.
Yeah, you're gonna need a new 21 as well. Well, you'll need a new 21, won't you?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Is there anything we can do to salvage it? Like perhaps put the other screw in?
Yeah, that's what it's gonna do.
Yeah. But just be careful, because if it's not got the strength, because that's all going to form part of the suspension, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what you don't need is snapping, because it's only help. I mean, to be honest with you, a lot of these, they put more screws in than you actually need.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. So I might have to disappear for a little bit. My stomach's going really crazy at the moment.
Your what's going
My
crazy?
stomach's gone all.
Oh, God. You know, I think there's a bit of that going around. Do you think it's computer virus? No, I mean, I've had no contact with you, Chris. So you couldn't got it off me like by physical touch.
Yeah.
I'll hopefully be back. See you in a bit. I'll turn my cam off, so just in case, and that's it.
Yeah.
So see you in a bit.
Everyone, keep on touch if you need to.
Yeah.
No worries. Yeah, if that's gone, we're gonna have to try and.
Yeah, that's a shame. But obviously, at this point, you've got to assess: can you go on?
Yeah, it's got in now. It's like,
Right.
it's
I
only
mean, obviously, if you decide you can't carry on with it because the screw's broken, then obviously we'll all respect that decision.
I'll do as much as I can to see how I get on. Should be right. I'm gonna have to try and get that screw undone a tiny bit though. Yeah, that's why I was. What I said is using some oil.
Right.
3-in-1 oil. So if I get that part again, I have to
Yeah.
use 3-in-1 oil for this.
Okay. Have you got 3-in-1 oil?
Yeah.
Oh, good boy. But you ain't got cocktail sticks, though, have you?
It's one thing I keep forgetting because.
Do you know what? I keep seeing cocktail sticks in the shop, and I keep thinking I'll get them and I'll send them to Chris, but I forget as well.
No, it's just everything's got things like, because that's when you go shopping, it's like, you don't think of it. It's not like a normal thing, is it, in the moment?
No, it's, yeah.
Yeah, so I took that bit off because I'm going to have to try and get that. Wait a minute. Have a second first. Yeah. There we go. Leave that like that then. Should be right now. That's it.
Lovely.
Just a bit awkward, but that's all. Yeah, that's in.
That's in. You're happy with that, are you? So the
Yeah.
oops.
That's a couple of tasks done then.
Right. So just want to make sure that works okay. And I've lost the I think I've closed down. I asked, oh God.
I got the files here anyway, so
Right. So just make sure those parts move freely.
yeah, they're fine. Like,
Lovely. I mean, that's brilliant. They don't need to move that much, but they do need to move freely. So, yeah, that's issue complete then.
Yeah.
So,
23 then.
23. If you give me a second.
Yeah.
So I struggle to read it off the screen, so I'm just downloading it on my phone. And obviously,
I'll keep the chat.
But I can read it. Yeah.
I'll just go to chat for a minute then.
Okay, that's fine.
I'll put us back on screen in a sec. Right. Dan Bills, yeah. Hello, everyone. When you're growing, when you're growing yourself, you know what, you know where they come from. You know what you are putting on them. Yeah. I know what you mean, yeah. So that. Yeah. I don't know.
It's artificial growing stuff. It's all natural.
Yeah. Oh.
Right. So I'm ready whenever you are, Chris.
Yeah. Just.
Is that your annoying person and annoying you again?
No, sorry. I just because Facebook's open as well, see, because I need to get the file. Just to keep popped up on yours, huh?
So a big thank you to Build with Adrian, who does a lot of scanning things in. And all of these instructions are available to download on the Build Jaguar Facebook group.
Yeah, which is awesome, yeah.
Yeah, and it's dead handy.
Yeah, and Adrian's a legend, because that's what I was about to say as well, because I did have to issue 20, but then, because I haven't done this for a while, Adrian started doing the instructions, which is good.
Yeah, it's I don't know what we'd do without him.
No, I don't this issue. It's 22. Too many things open in the bottom.
You know what they say about too many things open. So, big hello to Mike Tedstone. I think he's trying to wind me up there. Look, hi Chris, all the days P4. Oh, hi Penny.
You've heard that.
He's another great person. I've been going through a few things the last week, and there's people like Mike I owe a lot to. He's been there for me.
That was good, Pen. That's what.
Him and his wife. I think it's his wife. Are you married, Mike? I can't remember. I can't remember if you're married or your marital status is. Let's just not spoil it. That's how I regard it.
Yeah, because Windows 10 now, so you've got to try and do the instructions.
Living in sin. There you go. That's another way of putting it. Yeah.
I want 22. I want 23.
Do you want 23? I thought we had 22. Subframe parts 5.
Yeah, it's 2. 3,
Yeah, 23. Sorry, my bad. That's 3 times I said that in this stream.
Oh, what's going on? Oh, my God. I hate Windows 10, see?
Do you know what? I've got to be honest with you, right? I love my Windows 10.
I love it myself, but it's just when you get it's a pain in the.
Well, I've been using Windows since Windows 3.1.
Yeah,
and although Windows 10 is vastly different from 3.1, each new version has just been a little bit of a change. And I've got this new laptop, and it's a Chromebook, and it's effectively it's a more powerful mobile phone that doesn't make calls. So there's a lot of things I can't do that I can do on a computer, like download files.
Yeah, another Windows 98, the 199 ME.
Yeah.
That's going back years, that is.
Remember Windows ME? What was the one that was dodgy? Was it XP?
Vista.
Vista. Oh, God, yeah, that was a terrible one, wasn't it?
Because what it done, see, it downloaded updates every day, like, and it clogged.
Yeah, you'd think they'd get it right at least once.
Well, that's when Windows 7 came around, when you could upgrade Vista, that's what I done.
Yeah.
Vista 7. For some reason, 23 is not opening.
Right, okay. Right, because I've got it on my phone. It's downloaded okay.
Yeah, I just seems not putting in my. Hang on.
Oh yeah, Mike Tedstone says about Windows Windows Millennium.
I remember that. Yeah, when 2000 came out. Yeah.
Yeah, and P40 F20 liked XP the best.
That was good.
Was XP the one that actually ran at a reasonable speed? I know there was one that was really, really slow, and there was one that was actually quite good.
Yeah, I don't know. So many changed since I've
Yeah.
so many things. Yeah. Got a problem with opening this file on Facebook at the minute.
Okay. Well, I can hold my mobile phone up to the camera if that helps.
Not for me, no.
No.
Yeah,
do you have the physical magazine, Chris?
yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, look, I blame P40 F20 because he said we do need a technical issue this stream, and I think we have now got it. Right. Let me see if I can download it. I know it's
come up this time.
It has come up, has it?
Yeah, it's just been a bit temperamental, so done. So I'm going to chuck it onto my other screen.
Lovely.
I'm showing that in a little.
So if that's our technical issue for today, then that's not too bad, is it?
No. Right, there we are. Let's need to go back into StreamYard. I'm share screen again. Right. There we go. Right, cameras now.
Right.
Wish there was a button which I could just do all this in one go instead of flicking.
Well, it's there are ways, but we'll get to that. But you got to do it which way is easier for you.
Separate part 5.
Right. So this is going to be going over the front wheel, and we have one part and 2 sets of screws. The front part, which looks like, how can we describe that? It's called a front cross member.
Yeah.
Looks a bit like a Space Invaders alien, doesn't it?
It looks like a baby Yoda.
Yeah.
The head of it, like.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Choking it out.
No, it's I do like to make comparisons to what things look like. I mean, especially if you've got like 50 or so parts, and then you can sort of, that's the one. Right. So that is the front cross member. And then you should have three JD1 screws, although you'll only need 2.
Yeah, they've been there.
Yep. And then you should have 3 JD3 screws, of which you will only need 2.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And then we put these in the screw.
So
we use this as well, then put the screws in here.
Yeah. That's a rather nice parts tray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From UPenn, Wizard Thanks.
I actually invented that, didn't I?
Yeah, it was good.
Right. So take the components supplied this time, plus the 2-member stroke suspension assemblies from stage 20 and stage 22.
Yeah. JG1 can go there.
Yeah.
If I get stuck this time, I'll get the oil up as well now.
So I used to put the stickers in just like on the edge, but what I find with the I don't know if you find the same thing, Chris, but when the stickers are really, really hard to take off the bags.
Yeah, they are.
But all the part works I do, they come off quite easily.
Yeah, but these ones are like stuck on the super glue.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like the super glued on, aren't they? You actually rip the plastic bag before the sticker comes off.
Yeah. So Chris couldn't probably.
Of course, what you could do is you could get a piece of masking tape and you could.
Yeah.
Apparently, Chris, you've got to go. because you're not feeling very well.
Oh, Chris Camplin.
Well, it says Chris Davis World 25.
What?
No, what Chris has done is he's
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
typed into the comments. So yeah, okay, Chris. Yeah, really sorry about that, but yeah, obviously, if you're not well enough, then you go and do what you need to do.
No worries, Chris. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll try and hold the fort. I don't know if I'll be as good as you, Chris, but I will try my best.
Yeah, no, it's fine. No worries. That's what I said. I've got JG03s in there. There we are.
Right.
Righty ho. So I can do the share screen and I can do this.
Yeah.
Part one, yeah.
So what they've done is they've turned that sub thing, what they called it, the front cross member. They've just turned it around to 90 degrees.
Yeah.
So that the little sticky out tabs are actually on the right hand side.
What is that?
Yeah.
And then you've got.
Yeah. And then they laid the two parts out with a longer side at the bottom than the top side.
Yeah, so like that.
Yeah. So that's it. So step 2 is start with a left hand side member assembly. Now, I'm trying to figure out how this goes, how to identify one from the other. So the left assembly will have the part sticking out to the left.
Which is them, innit?
But I think you will find that if you've got the wrong part, when you get to step 3, it won't fit.
Yeah. So that's the left one, I reckon.
Yeah. So step 3, holding the parts this way. Can you just bring up the next stage? Because I don't like saying this way and people can't see what this way is.
Sorry, what step do you need?
3. Right. So it's a little bit tricky to see, but holding the parts like that, offer up the front cross member to the side member. And then step 4, the parts interlock like this, so that the fixing holes indicated line up with each other. So obviously, if you try to line these up and that it just doesn't fit, then you've probably put the right side on the left and the left on the right.
Yeah.
So this is a real good indication that you've got them correct. So hold the trying to think what it's called. Sorry. Right, hold the suspension assembly in your left hand.
Oh yeah, you could say which is the left and which is right because it's got left. It's got an L on it. Look.
That would kind of be a giveaway, wouldn't it? Yeah. Yeah.
So what do we?
So right, so your cross member, you want that so that it's flat on the front, flat facing you, and then there'll probably be a little bit of, can you just hold that? That's it. Can you hold that up quite close to the camera? Right, now turn it around. Let's have a look at the other side.
Yeah, because it's a recess.
Yeah, so you want that recessed bit away from you.
That will go that way then.
That's it. And then you want to bring that up. You want to find a part on the suspension assembly that will kind of match that shape in reverse.
So that way. Hang on. So you go that way, then it goes that way around, doesn't it?
So let's try and find the correct part. So you're looking for a tab on the other right. So it's
got a peg on it.
That's it, right? So you've got a move. You've got the movie flappy bit. Sorry for the technical terms. You'll have one on the end, and then you'll have another one not quite on the end. And you want to match that up with the one not quite on the end. Can you bring the parts up so we can see them on the camera?
Oh yeah, trying to then. Sorry. Let me just that there for a sec. Let me just grab these. See if that's any better.
That's fine. It's just. Obviously, we'd like to try and help you if you don't get the right bit.
I use his glasses and it might be.
Yeah.
Oh. Right, got that there. There we are.
That's it. Right, so I can see the tab.
There's it.
I believe that is the tab. Yes, yes, that looks like it.
And that's going there, is it?
So, no. Right, so your left hand,
Yeah.
right, move your hand, rotate your hand outwards 90 degrees. That's it. That's the angle you want that piece. I also see something that's flapping.
Yeah.
I know that's fine. That's okay. That's absolutely fine. Right. So you want, trying to find, like, where's the tab gone?
Tabs there on the bottom now.
Right. So you need that tab upwards.
So it'll be that way then.
Right. Okay. No, because you want that. No, you want that to come from underneath, from behind. The way your hand is, you want it to come from behind. But I don't think you've got that the right way round. I think you want it I think you want the. Oh, right. You might have the wrong part, Chris. You might have the right hand side there.
So this is
the suspension looked like it was on the inside. You want it to be on the outside.
hang on.
Otherwise, your wheels would be underneath the car, wouldn't they?
Yeah. That's got an L on it as well.
That's got an L on it.
Yeah.
I did wonder because you put the parts down and then you picked. I thought you might have picked the other part up.
Yeah, the both of them have got the L.
Do me if they've both got L, have they?
Yeah.
Oh, okay then. So do they look opposite parts?
You've got the one with the big holes on the right, and then you've got on the level one, and you've got the one with the big hole on the left.
Right. So they are different parts then.
Yeah, different.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Right. So try that one.
Right, okay. The tabs
Right.
then.
Flip that part round because you've got the pivot bits on the inside. You want the pivot bits on the outside.
Oh yeah, we've got look at that then.
Yep. Right, but you want that to oh god.
There we are.
Is it? I don't think you've got that the right way around, Chris. Because it looks like that part goes behind it and that's all is coming forwards. It actually needs to go behind. Maybe you were right. Maybe you had that part right in the first place.
So you mean, so it's got the pins on the side?
Right. Okay, look, let's try and identify which is left and which is right. So place that part, right, that part, the cross member, pop that on the table.
Yeah.
Right. Now, pick up either of those suspension assemblies. Doesn't matter which one.
Yeah.
Right. And we'll try and work out which is left and which is right.
This is the right one.
Right. So do me a favor and place that on the right-hand side of the cross member. So don't touch the cross member yet. Just pick up the left suspension.
Yeah.
Right. What we're going to do is we're going to try and rotate that so that it's in the same orientation as the magazine. But right. So try and get it so that those little parts that move.
Yeah.
Right. Get them on the left-hand side.
There, look at that.
That's it. Now, rotate that towards you 90 degrees.
So that way.
That's it. That's too much. That's 180 degrees.
That way.
That's it. Right. So I now think, hold that there. I think that's the opposite side.
That's confusing because it's got an L on this. It's got an R.
Yeah, but if you look at where the tab is at the bottom and the tab should be at the top, but the little pivoty bits are on the correct side. So I think if you turn that 180 degrees clockwise or anti-clockwise, I think you'll have that piece ready for the neck when you bring that stage in.
So that way then, is it?
Right. Forget that part you've got in your left hand. Put that on the table. No. Keep the one in your left hand. Right. The one that's in your right hand, put that down.
Yeah.
Put it on the table. Let's deal with one part at a time. Right. So rotate the part that's in your left hand. Rotate it 180 degree, half a clock turn.
So be that way then.
No. Right. So hold it back how you had it. Right. So imagine that is a clock. Move it from 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock. Round. No. Right. Can you do me a favor? Can you just bring up my screen?
Yeah, this confusing me now. This is.
Oh, it's okay. I'm going to try and show you rather than tell you.
Yeah. Your screen, is it?
Yeah, just bring up my screen. Right. So you're holding the part like that.
Yeah.
What you wanted to do was move it like that. That's what
yeah. So basically,
that's what I mean by a clock. So you see, there's 12 o'clock. Now it's at 6 o'clock. So
I got you.
So had it the way you had it. Bring you up on full screen.
I got it. Let me. That's better. You can use the full screen.
So bring it how you had it.
Yeah.
With a tab at the top. Right. So now rotate that exactly the same way I did.
Like that then?
No. Just rotate your hand. Sorry, I'm struggling to
that's the top. Then where do you want?
That's it. Look, you see that tab at the bottom? That's it. Right. Now, I put that, keep that part exactly as it is, but put it in your right hand. Now, take the other part with your left hand.
Yeah.
And I want you to position that left part exactly the same as it is with the right, with that tab. Perfect. Now, remember the position that right hand part is in and pop it down on the floor, on the table.
So for that one.
Remember the way it is. Yeah, that's it. So that's fine. So do not move your left hand. Bring the cross member in and place it on top, flat, as it was. No. That's it. Right. No. Turn it round. Keep going. That's it. Now lift. That's it. Right. You see the position that cross member is in?
Yeah.
Right. Lift it higher than the left hand piece and then place that on top of the left. That's it. You see how that's going to go on?
No, you won't.
That's it. So where you can see the shapes at the top, you need to line those up, but you also need to check on near closer to the bottom, that needs to cross over as well. I think you've got it there, Chris.
Looks wrong though because there's nothing.
It looks wrong, but it is right. What I would suggest you do.
I think this is the wrong part, isn't it?
No, I don't know. Right. Show us. Right. No, position that part as we had it before. Right.
Yeah.
I think that is correct. You've now got that correct. So actually what you've done is the top goes on top and the bottom bit goes underneath. So you're kind of bringing it in at an angle.
Yeah, because it's hard to screw the post on line up though.
Yeah, right. So at the top, where that tab is at the top, you've got two holes, right? You need to place a screw just in one of them. But I would only put that screw in just enough to bite. That will then give you a third hand.
So is that right though? Because this one says it's got the R symbol on it.
Yeah, it is right because the other part's not fitting.
Okay, I was not sure then.
Right, no, that's fine. It's fine. Again, this is difficult for me because it's been a long time since I built it. And we know that sometimes part works aren't exactly correct.
It looks like a gap there, look.
Right. So show me the top. Right. So that's it. What you're going to do is you're going to put the first screw in just enough to bite.
That one there, I think, is it?
And then you're going to pivot the bottom in. Now, you say there's a gap. You do need a gap. You've got a really complicated stage coming up later on where you'll put a pin in there. So pop the screw into the top bit, just enough to hold it. And I've got great news for you, Chris. You're going to have to repeat this on the other side.
Yeah, just looking at that. What screw is this one?
This, you need to pop a JD1 screw.
There we are. I think I got it so far. So just a bit complicated, this one is.
It is. It is. You've got to get those parts lined up. And when you've got some idiot giving you directions that you can't understand, it's going to make it even harder for you. Right, now you want to put the, that's it.
Yeah, I just got it in an angle a sec.
So just pop that in just enough to bite. Be careful.
Yeah.
Because we don't like claret on this channel, do we?
I think I need a bigger head.
That's fine. You take your time, Chris.
I'm enjoying it, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, no, it's, do you know what? I'm enjoying this and you are doing very well, Chris. I will just do a quick chat, catch up with chat. I can't bring the chat up, but Dave's Hobby says, hey, peeps. So how are you today, Dave? He's probably watching this going, that doesn't sound like Chris Campling. I'm sure he doesn't sound like that.
I'm going to try a different screwdriver instead. Hang on. Use a root master screwdriver, that will do.
That's fine. You just use the screwdriver that you like. And remember which screwdriver head you use, because you will be doing this again on the other side.
Yeah. No, just don't want to do that in either.
Yeah. But this is a really complicated bit. Not as complicated as the wheels.
No, it's not.
But it is. I mean, you once you get to the interior, it's just so easy compared to this.
Yeah.
But that's how builds go, isn't it? You get some really complex bits. And the problem with this bit is it's all structural rather than actually you're not going to see it so much.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of hard work that people aren't going to see.
It's the Spitfire.
Yeah.
No, the one that worse for that was the X-Wing.
Yeah, but the X-Wing actually completely hides parts up.
Yeah, that's what
But this is obviously, this is critical because if this bit isn't put in properly, it won't hold the weight of the Jaguar when it's finished because this is all the suspension.
Yeah. I think that screws holds down.
Now, do you own a pair of pliers, Chris?
Got some, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's not going through the screw.
Right. Okay. Have you tried screwing it, unscrewing it, screwing it, unscrewing
Yeah,
it?
I don't think the screw's lined up.
Right. And you're definitely using a JD1.
Yeah.
Right. Can you show me where you put the screw in?
But there, innit? I was going to go for the other side.
Right, show me. Yeah, that is the screw hole. So it could well be that it's not quite lined up.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
Right. You know what some of these are like? If it's not 100% perfect, the screw won't go in.
No. fat screw this one is. The fat screw, well, God, it's just not want to go in.
Have you tried a bit of oil?
It's not lining up the hole, I don't think.
Right, you seem to double some parts this pack, don't you?
No, it's the screw hole's fine. It just does not seem to be lining up.
Right. Okay, well, do you want to try doing the next stage?
Yeah,
Which is to screw
this one in.
screw the bottom bit in, but just be aware that there's a different screw for the bottom bit. It's a JD3 screw. You haven't got the screws muddled up, have you?
No. So
Right.
that would be there, is it?
That one at the bottom is a JD3 screw.
Yeah, we'll do that for the thing.
Obviously, that is stage 6, not stage 5, but that might help you line up for stage 5.
Yeah. Yeah, go back to that now.
Okay. Unfortunately, it doesn't tell you what what the dimensions of the screws are, so I couldn't tell you if this is a larger or a smaller screw. P40F20's just said that you shouldn't need oil with this being from model space. I must admit, I don't recall ever using oil.
That one's in.
By model space, right? That went in, so that should help you line up the top. Then, so now we can go back to stage 5 and try the JD1 screw.
Yeah, the JD one is a fat one.
Right. So that's obviously the strength screw. Then, also, have you done the JD1 screw? Oh, that looks better. Has that gone in?
It is.
Oh, lovely. Fantastic.
It hasn't gone in fully yet though, because I just
That's fine. That's just keep persevering with it. That's it. That's
God's like to 1 second surgical, yeah.
yeah. No, that's good. That's good.
I'm gonna unscrew it after a minute so I can.
Yeah, that often works. Just back it off a quarter of a turn and then tighten it again. Sometimes you just need to cut those threads in properly. Yeah, that looks a lot better, Chris. And P40F20 says nice. So there you go. You got the seal approval from P40.
It's like sort of gym session, yeah.
What's that? Sorry, Chris.
It's like sort of gym session. It's like kind of doing a gym.
Chris, we've often said this. If it was easy, would you enjoy doing it?
Yeah. There we are.
Lovely. Right. Do you want the bad news?
Got to do that again.
You've got to do that all over again on the other side. Yeah. So, but stage 7, take the right hand side member and then.
What's because instructions? Tell me what the stopping instructions for that is it?
The stage 7.
Is that it? Hang on, this one here, innit?
Need to bring that up.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. Same screens. Whoops.
That's it. Right. So that's stage 7 and stage 8. If you can make the instructions a bit smaller and bring you up a bit bigger, then we can see what you're doing.
Oh.
Yeah, that's okay.
There's a screen to remember. Yeah,
That's the view we're after. Right. So what you need to do now is bring that right hand side and you need to position that on the cross member like a mirror image of the left. So instead of the tab sticking out to the left, the tab is now going to stick out to the right.
It's like doing a song, that is.
It's like doing a song.
Yeah, to the left, to the left.
Oh, yeah. Everything you own in a box to the left.
No. You don't build the car light to the left, to the right.
Oh, yes. I know the song. Yeah, but if we're going to sing, we're going to invite Dave Say on first.
Yeah.
Because he's our resident singer. He doesn't think he's a good singer and he doesn't seem to like singing, but we try to persuade him to, don't we?
Yeah. No, it's Dave Say the legend. I've got it now.
Right. Are you able to bring the part up to the camera?
So going in that. Put it on to my left at the minute. It's easier.
That's fine. If it's easier for you to do it that way, we'll just have to just tilt the head upside down. So that looks really good. So step 9 is holding the parts together, drive a JD1 screw into the upper fixing hole, which is now the lower fixing hole.
Yeah.
The
JD3 is the lower one.
Yeah. But JD1 is the first screw. But like before, if you struggle getting that JD1 in, we could go to step 10 and do the JD3 screw.
Yeah, which we will do now.
And go back to step 9. There's no harm in doing it that way.
Yeah, we're just going to do the instructions that way then. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
To the left. Yeah, I know the song life.
Yeah. Dave's hobby's saying he's up to issue 8 so far. Blooming thing.
We're on the Spitfire.
Yeah.
That's nice, Dave.
I felt really sad today because I took some of my stuff into storage and I placed my my bus and my Spitfire carefully in the storage room, and I closed the door behind.
And it's like, oh no.
Yeah.
So you can take it with you, your bus. That's a long way to take it, isn't it?
Well, it's going to be awkward taking it on the coach, but.
When are you planning to get in it then?
Once I get to Glasgow, I've got to find. I'm in a hotel as long as I need to be.
Yeah.
I've just found a place. I'm in the process of applying, and it's half a mile from depot, and it's a 2-bedroom house.
Oh, nice.
But I've decided after recent events, I'm going to try and avoid lodging. And actually rent my own place with a lockable front door, and I am never ever doing verbal agreements ever again. There's too much risk.
It depends. If you get a tenancy agreement from someone else, like what I'm doing, it's safer.
If you've got an actual written tenancy agreement, you've got a lot of protection if things go wrong. I mean, it means if you really don't like the place, you can't just walk out. You've got an obligation as well.
Yeah.
But obviously having time to find a new place is obviously a bit of an edge, really.
Yeah.
But the one advantage of this is because I won't have all my personal possessions with me.
Yeah.
All I'll be able to do up there is work. So I'll put about a 6-day work week in, which means for the next 4 weeks I'll be earning extra money, which is all going to come in handy for deposits and things. So
but as long as if it makes you better, happy and settled down, then
that's all I ever really want. I'm not after like big excitement in my life. I just want to go out to work, and then when I'm not working, I just want to get on with my hobbies. And I suspect I'm probably the same as 90% of the population. You know, whether your hobby is sitting in front of the telly drinking a beer or making a Spitfire or I don't know, 4x4 off-roading.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
If you're happy with doing it, fun.
Yeah. I mean, I used to live with a guy. He worked as a mechanic, and he was a bit of a boy racer, and he had all these flashy looking cars.
Yeah.
He'd work 5 days a week. He'd be starting early in the morning. He'd finish fairly late at night. And Monday to Friday, all he did was work and bit of tea when he came home and went to bed. Saturday, Sunday, he was never in. He was off to car meets, and you can't argue with that. It's not something that floats my boat, but it was something for him to look forward to at weekends.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's all I want to do is I just want to come home and do a bit of building. And if I got nothing to build, I can do a bit of scale model, or, you know, I've been getting on with a bit of diamond painting this week, and it's sort of filled that void a bit.
Yeah. Very different screwdriver.
So did you remember what screwdriver bit you used on the other side?
Yeah, I haven't changed it.
And then you've decided it doesn't work now.
No, this one doesn't paint to line up.
Yeah.
Because
It'll all get easier, Chris. Because what you're going to be doing is adding a bit of a structure to it. Then you'll add a bit more to it, and then next thing you know, you'll be going, Christ, the weight of this.
Yeah.
And then you'll put it in a box and not touch it for weeks on end. And then do you remember that lovely engine that we built in the earlier issues?
Yeah.
That'll come out and you'll add it and you'll just go, wow.
Yeah. That's nice.
Good. So let's have a look then, Chris.
Yeah, I just got one screw for there.
So are you finding it easier to do the second screw before you do the first one? Right. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
If it helps, I think that big screw, I think that's obviously a screw for strength, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then the little screw is just a lining up screw. Yeah, that looks nice.
Yeah. Yeah, the big fat boy like the Harley Davidson. Not joking.
Oh.
Have you got your bike though?
Yeah, my I hate saying this because it makes it sound like someone else, but I'm having problems with the Harley.
Yeah.
Because I lost when I was living in Wales. I'd either lost or not received pack 23.
Yeah.
So I reordered pack 23. No, I reordered pack 22, 23, and 24. And they sent me pack 22 and 24 of the Harley.
Oh, yeah, something else, wasn't it?
Yeah, and pack 23 of the Suzuki Hayabusa, which I will confess is an extremely nice build. But I do need the other 23 packs to complete the Suzuki. And the student doesn't fit onto the Harley. So I ordered a new one and it never came. So then I rang them up and then they're waiting for stock to come in. So I just think the Harley's not ever going to get finished. But
it's a break for me, I think.
Shame, but yeah. So have you completed that then?
Yeah, for a minute. Yeah, I'm just going to take a quick break for a sec.
Yeah, that's fine. I think you deserve it, actually, Chris.
I can change.
And I think while you're doing that, I think I deserve to make myself another cup of coffee.
Yeah, we're gonna have a quick drink as well, then, because
problem with this hotel room is, look, the cups are only half size.
Yeah, crap.
Which is a real shame. It just means I have to drink twice as much.
Yeah. And yeah, well, what do people think of the background then? The car.
So what do I think of what?
You know the StreamYard background I put on.
I did just notice that. It's nice. It is nice. It shows
what we're doing as well, see, and it's got the logo up the top.
Yeah. No, it's nice. You're just starting to but remember years, I say years. Do you remember a long time ago? Mm-hmm. And you said to me, what do I need to start streaming? And I said, what you need to start streaming is whatever you've got now. And then as you develop, you will just develop a slightly better stream. And here you are now with a nice version of StreamYard. You're starting to improve it.
Yeah.
And it's just looking a little bit more tasteful every week.
Yeah, let's go to the chat.
Yeah, I was going to say, I can't bring up the chat. Do you want to bring the chat up and I read it?
Yeah, where was we on? Dave Says, is it?
I think we were up to Dave Says, or Dave's hobby saying that he's on issue 8 so far, blooming thing.
Yeah, we read that one, so this one we haven't read.
So P40F20 says, Dave is a singer without equal. Now, I'm not sure if that's a compliment or not, but I agree he is without equal.
Yeah, we got it back as well.
And then Dave's hobby says, you're doing great, Chris Davis. Yeah, you are doing great, Chris. And then Dave Mack says, you'll get there, Dave, with it.
Hey, Dave Mack, how was your big back going?
Yeah. Dave, now, guys, I have noticed Dave's subs going up, but I do think they're a little bit low still for a channel of his quality.
Yeah, I've watched this video the other day, and it's really good, Dave Mack, and that's why I commented on your video, because I enjoyed that.
Yeah, it's a really I do like his, because he's bringing you into his hobby space. And
yeah, there's one thing I will say about Dave Mack, though, is not the criticism at all much. when I was watching the video, there was a lot of white balance, like a white difference of like too light.
Right.
That's one thing I will say, Dave. But apart from that, it's all good because when I was looking at things, it looked like the light was bouncing.
Right. Is that because maybe that's the lighting in his room?
Could be something. I don't know. It's not nothing bad major. It's just
No, I understand what you're saying. Yeah.
Sorry.
The way I see it is hobby space is your little sacred area, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
So when people invite you into their hobby space, it's an honor and a privilege. And you know, I do enjoy watching Dave's videos. Dave Mack, that is. So P40F20 says, return when you are able, Flight Lieutenant. Lieutenant P40, you must work on your spelling.
What is it on about? What?
Normally his spelling spot on. It's I know I have trouble with my mobile. My spelling comes
That's
out.
the same with me because
yeah.
It's just when I'm trying to pronounce words, so I do struggle a bit with some words.
Yeah, we don't criticize spelling on these channels, but no. I know I can get away with that comment with P40. But P40 will get me back with a comment later on. So
I like that one. That's to you. Yeah. Is that towards you, probably, that comment?
Listen, Mike, this goes out to not just you, but to everyone. When I have my place sorted out and COVID is over, anybody is welcome to come up and stay.
Yeah.
That is absolutely no problems there. But in fact, I was talking to someone today. I won't say who they are in case they don't want it sort of mentioned. But we've got to arrange a group meet where we all go up and meet and have a little bit of spot of lunch or something.
Got a drink to go for the.
Just meet up somewhere maybe central within the country, and just because it's really nice when you see I mean, obviously you see our faces on stream, but you don't see us in what I'm going to say real life.
Yeah,
outside of stream, and it's
when you get out to real life though, that is good.
Yeah, and I think we should arrange somewhere to have an annual part workers club.
And we got Penny's who says
yeah.
He thought he says ta-da. Yeah, and he says Dave Mack says so no, it's Dave. It wasn't a bad criticism.
No, he hasn't taken it that way. You can see that.
Yeah, no, it's good. Yeah. Spelled that way on purpose.
Yeah, he just made me look awful now, hasn't he? Yeah, I've done it on purpose. Yeah. So no, that's fine. Me and P40 have this little
banter, yeah.
Obviously, where we get to know each other, we know what we can get away with without upsetting people.
Yeah, and this is what we got so far. What's your saying?
That's nice. Obviously, I can see what that's going to develop into.
Yeah, the engine part. Yeah, the engine bay.
Yeah.
Right then, let's crack on with the next stage.
Go on. Okay. Well, in that case, then I just need to download 24. So sorry, guys, I'm a little bit disorganized, but
no worries. Chris Camplin wasn't well, was he? So we've
get well soon, Chris.
Yeah, exactly, Chris. It's always a pleasure having you on every week, and I enjoy working with you, Chris. It works well.
I've always said to anyone who comes on my show, if you're not 100% well, then don't come on. You know,
exactly,
but that reminds me, Horlicks isn't well lately, so I hope he's doing all right.
Yeah, we gave you well wishes to Horlicks as well, because another great guy has been just missing him.
Yeah. Right, so this issue we're doing the subframe parts 6. The parts provided are the 2 long diagonal braces that extend from the right-hand inner side member back towards the upper front corner of the right, Dave, you're going to tell me off. I'm probably going to say this wrong. Member back towards the upper front corner of the monocoque. And if anyone could explain what a monocoque is, mono, I guess, means one. Does it mean all one structure? I don't know, but I confess that is just a guess based on mono.
It sounds like old Geo.
this part is going to be fitted. The actual location is just behind the wheel, just in front of the windscreen.
Yeah, right.
Obviously within the engine, not on the top.
Different part 6.
Yeah. So the parts that we've got 2 parts and some screws.
I'm on the wrong screen.
That's okay. Yeah, it's a bit. Well, no, it's fine on the part. Yeah.
Wrong camera. Whoops.
Well, while you're fiddling around with those, I'm just going to do a quick I'm going to do a quick Wikipedia and find out what monocoque means. So monocoque,
And I'm changing screen again.
is an aircraft or vehicle structure in which the chassis is integral with the body.
Oh, that's cool.
So that would be complete opposite of the Routemaster, where the chassis drops off the body.
Yeah.
I would suspect, based on that. And then it comes up as well. What is the difference between unibody and monocoque? Which I won't go well into that, but
I've got a metal piece on a plastic piece.
But monocoque chassis means single shell or possibly single hull if talking about boats, which we're not. In monocoque structures, as with exoskeletal insects, the skin is structural, bearing tension and compression load. So there we go. It's got something to do with its load bearing. It's taking the weight of the vehicle. So right, so we have got 2 parts then. Part 24.1 is the right hand upper brace, and that will be the longer of the 2 pieces.
Yeah, which is metal.
Yeah, brilliant. Being metal, it would suggest that it's going to take some weight.
I think that's plastic, I'm not sure what, because it's light as a feather.
Yeah, I think that one is plastic. And then you've got JD3 screws times 2 plus 1 spare.
Yeah.
So I can't remember how easy or hard this particular one is. I think you will find that one. That's it. Yeah. So it's not. I don't think it's as complex as the last 2 issues, but you know me, famous last words. But I think the plastic bit is more for show, to make it look more accurate, rather than it's actually in the actual real Jaguar. It would serve a purpose.
Yeah.
But in this particular model, the purpose is to look more accurate rather than actually taking weight, which is why they've got away with plastic.
Yeah.
Right. So we need to take the assembly from stage 23 and the components supplied this time.
I use a screw which I got in the pot, which is
That's fine. That's absolutely fine, because now you keep your spare screws, don't you?
Yeah, which I will.
Definitely.
Right, let's change the so. Yeah, because now we've got the easiest screens. Could you help me out for that one?
Yeah. Right. So step 2, align the upper brace with the assembly like this. Now, what I would do is forget the upper brace just for now. Make sure that the assembly is the correct way round.
Is it that way?
It looks like it is.
Yeah.
So the upper brace fits at an angle, touching the front cross member at the point of the red arrow. I don't know if you guys can see the red arrow.
I can't.
It's along the top. Do me a favor and just point on the right hand side. You see where you get the little T shape? Just point to that with your screwdriver or something.
I'll use this long brace.
Yep.
There's it.
Right. So that is right. 1 screw hole to the left.
Yeah. So that will go. Hang on, let me. Trying to think. I put the glasses to. They were on my leg.
It's quite awkward to figure this out, but
Yeah, hang on a sec. Just looking for the glasses.
But you've got 2 fixing points. As long as it meets those 2 fixing points,
Yeah.
you're on a winner.
So that one goes there.
Yes, but it's going to come outwards. It's actually going to look odd, Chris, when you finish. Right, so in a little bit. So it's going to be roughly there, but I think that's going to go under. Right, so there should. Let's deal with that top bit first. What you need to do is you'll see 3 little holes.
Yeah.
It needs to go in the middle hole.
Oh yeah. Right.
I believe there's a little square recess, so it will just fit into that little recess. That's it.
Yeah.
That looks good. So that was step 3, was to fit the crank square at the end of the brace against the front cross member. So step 4, and I would ignore step 4 for the moment, holding the end of the brace in place, turn the assembly over. Don't do it yet.
Yeah.
So you can align the hole in the long arm with the hole in the side member. And then they're asking you to use a JD3 to secure the brace on the side member.
Yeah.
And then they haven't asked us to put the screw in. Right. Okay. Yeah, that is right. So you've got that little square in the top, which is step 3.
Yeah, which goes into the.
You had it. It looked like it was exactly right. So holding it now, turn it upside down.
Yeah.
That's it. Right. So where that little diagonal piece meets, there should be a little hole.
Oh, there.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. So what you need to do now, step 5, is pop a JD3 screw into there.
Yeah.
And it's coming back to me. You won't actually be screwing the top bit in yet. So be aware that it's a little bit loose.
Yeah, I'll have to do that again then.
Yeah.
This is going to be awkward, like.
Yeah. That's okay. You might find you might need a thin screwdriver, for example, the Rootmaster screwdriver.
Yeah, it should be right with the audio.
Did that just fall off, or did you just launch that at the table?
No, probably just lost it.
Because it's a metal part. Obviously, it's going to rattle a little bit louder when you if you drop it.
This is awkward. Try and hold it.
You know, I'm going to treat myself to a chocolate bar. I've been very, very naughty today. There was a shop I popped into, and they were selling Lindor chocolate bars, normally 89 pence each, but because there's a short sell-by date on them, they've reduced them to 3 bars for £1. So I bought 12 bars. And Lindor is my absolute favourite chocolate. It's very expensive, but it's my favourite.
Oh, that's good. We all got our guilty pleasures.
There's nothing guilty about chocolate, only pleasure.
Yeah, this one goes there, right. I think I'm off screen. Am I?
You are off screen, yes.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah.
That's what I just noticed. So I'm going to put this one into
Next time I come around your house, I'm going to play with some new camera angles with you.
Yeah, even if I can get a bigger arm.
Personally, I think you should have a camera angle different. Like I said before, it's not my favorite camera angle, but obviously you stream slightly differently from us, and I think it might work better for you.
There we go. That's in the grab.
Right, that's fine. So that looks like it's having struggle going in. It should be holding it on tighter than that.
Yeah, just put it in the grab.
Okay, that's good.
Because I need to trying to hold that into position. See.
Yeah. Could you tape the other end down?
Can do.
I just wonder if that might help you.
Yeah, I tried my fingers now. Hang on. Got it.
Oh, that looks promising.
Oh, if I'm struggling with this.
I just jinxed that, didn't I, Chris? As soon as I said it's promising, if your screwdriver slipped.
I got an idea. I put my helping hands on it. So I can hold it there. Right. I can hold it in place with this hand.
Well, it's not falling off, so at least it's holding it on. Yeah, that might do the job. Just be careful you don't scratch the paintwork, though.
Yeah, that was. Yeah. Now I'm gonna.
Right, take your time, Chris.
Yeah, I am. Sorry.
It's right. You just look possibly a little bit frustrated at that. Just if you need to take a break, you take a break. Could perhaps go and make a Costa coffee in your brand new coffee machine. About last week.
That's all right.
Extremely expensive. Was it $3.99 for 10 pods?
8
pods. Oh, that's not as bad. Well, that's even worse, isn't it?
Yeah, being empty, that's the cheapest place you can get them.
No, it's again, it's a little treat, isn't it? I mean, I'm usually generally okay with coffee, but I do have a minimum standard. Morrison's everyday value coffee is a no-no for me.
Right.
So, have you tried the forwards backwards trick?
Yeah, it's fine. It's just because it's not screwed in the top.
Yeah,
that's awkward at the minute. It's fine.
I mean, that needs to be screwed to something else eventually, so that it'll all get screwed in at the top eventually, but just not yet.
Yeah.
So again, just take your time.
That's what I'm trying to. Yeah, it's pretty done.
That looks a lot more promising, doesn't it? Is that still loose?
No, it's all right.
Good. That's good then.
There.
Brilliant. So obviously be careful of that, because if you did knock one end, it is only screwed on by one small screw.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So this is a bit of a complicated bit, I'm afraid.
What step are we on?
We're on step 6 now.
Is it this one?
Yeah.
What's this?
Yes. Step 5 was to use a JD3 screw to secure the brace to the side member. Step 6, we need to align the diagonal brace with the assembly as shown.
This one.
Unfortunately, this magazine is a little bit guilty of saying, look at the picture, but the picture's not really that accurate.
Yeah.
So,
this one's got a pin and it's got an angled screw.
Yeah, it's got a pin. So what we're looking at doing is we want one end to go into a hole, and then let me just double check. I think that plastic bit is actually going to go into the diagonal part that you've just screwed in.
Yeah.
And I'm just trying to figure out where that... Right, so the actual hole is going to be somewhere near the little black piece, the little pivoty bit.
Mm-hmm.
So what you want to do is locate that hole and just roughly hold the pin end of that diagonal brace roughly around where the hole is.
Yeah.
And then what we can do is we can just swivel it around until it meets with the hole.
Oh, yeah.
Else, and then you'll kind of figure out where it is. And then you tell us where the part actually is and how to do it.
So what? So we've got the sun pivoty bit, yeah?
Right, so somewhere on the subframe,
Yeah.
roughly where those little black bits pivot, there should be a hole.
Yeah, there.
Yeah, right. So place the diagonal brace into the hole. Don't jam it in, just hold it roughly near the hole.
Like that.
That's it. Now swivel that around until you see there's a little hole on the other end of the diagonal brace.
Yeah.
That hole needs to line up, I think, on that piece you've just fitted in.
Yeah.
So you need, yeah.
There's no other holes though.
Right, you might be on the wrong. No, you won't be on the wrong side, will you? Okay, alternatively, hold the hole on the diagonal brace near the hole on the part you've just fitted.
Yeah, what you say?
Right. Okay, you confuse me when you move two pieces together. So,
Yeah,
show me the diagonal piece that you've just fitted. I'm probably, yeah, right. So on the free end,
oh yeah,
square, but on the other end there should be a hole.
That is, yeah.
Yeah. Now line that hole up with the hole on that plastic diagonal brace.
Oh yeah, the hole was the screw. Yeah.
Yeah. Now swivel that around and figure out where the other end is going.
That goes over this way. Hang on, do you mean to change screen to full?
Right. Just bring me on the screen for a minute.
Yeah.
And I'll try and explain. So you've got the diagonal bit that you've just fitted.
Mm-hmm.
On the end there, you've got a hole. So then you've got the diagonal bit. Sorry, yeah, the plastic diagonal. So you've got a hole in the end. So if you line the two holes up, you're now free to move that around. Somewhere on that arc, there will be a little hole for you to fit the peg in on the other end of the diagonal. Does that make any sense whatsoever?
Yeah, I know what you mean, yeah. Let me just... Yeah. So if I talk full screen, that would be the best way to do this.
Yeah.
So that goes there.
Yeah, yes.
And that pin doesn't...
Yeah, so keep holding that there, but swivel that diagonal part around closer to the end. But I actually think you want to go...
Is it the wrong way?
I think you want to go anti-clockwise about 9 hours, if that makes sense. Sorry, excuse my phone.
So the pin goes into the hole, does it?
No, the pin doesn't go into the hole. The screw hole. There's a hole. That's it. Now, I think that will go underneath. And I think the other end goes to the right of the diagonal, not, but I might be wrong. It needs to go somewhere near where the black pieces are.
So there. The pin, where does that go in now?
That goes in a hole.
Can't see it, hang on.
It just rests in the hole.
I'm just looking where it is.
It's somewhere near the pivot on the... do you remember that little cross piece that you put in?
Sure, yeah.
You snapped the screw. The screw had got snapped. I think it's actually on there.
Oh, there.
You've got it?
I can't see where the thing is at the minute.
Yeah, I know it is difficult, Chris.
But the colour, see?
Yeah. It's a beautiful colour, but it's all the same beautiful colour, isn't it?
Yeah. Just you can't see where the hole is.
Yeah, I know. I do remember having to sort of feel for it. Don't worry, it gets easier when you do the other side.
Right, you got that way, right? That's there. So that hole. So that goes underneath there, does it?
Could do.
What step are we looking at?
We are looking at step 8, 7, and 8.
I can't.
But it's not really that easy to see. What you're looking for is that, I think it's the little cross piece. You know, when you had those 2 little black pieces that you had to push in, and then you had to put that little bit across and then screw it in. And I said to you, whatever you do, don't let go. And you did let go, and you did lose it, didn't you? And then you said, oh, the reason it won't go in is because the screw snapped.
Yeah.
That's the piece you're looking for. I think there's a hole on that piece. It's very, very close to the little, I forget what they are, but it's a little, is it a swing arm? It's a little arm that swings.
Yeah, it's an R. There's an R written on it.
Yeah.
I can't see where the pin is.
Right, hold the part up close to the...
Hang on, sorry.
That's all right. It's okay. So...
That way round.
So, turn it, rotate it slightly. I'm trying to think. Right. Bring your left arm down and your right arm up. That's it. Right. Yeah. I think it is. Bring it down a little bit towards you. Towards you. That's it. Right. So, it's... Right. That little part that's just folded over to the right, can you just open that up a little bit?
Yeah.
Right. Oh, right. Is it right? On the right-hand one, you see at the bottom.
That one, yeah.
Yeah. Now come across the left slightly.
Yeah.
Is that the hole?
I don't think it might be. I'll just a screw hole.
Right. So pop the post into there and then see if you can reach the screw hole onto the part you've just done.
No.
Will that work?
No, that's not the wrong hole, isn't it?
Right, okay, we've got that wrong then. But I think that's around about the right position.
What we're supposed to be doing and screwing it in.
Right, we've got to screw the part with the hole on the plastic bit has to screw into the, yes, underneath there should be a screw hole.
There is, yeah.
Right, let's try a different tactic then.
Screw it in enough to grab.
Right, let's go to step 9. Line up the other end of the diagonal brace with the end of the upper brace so that these 2 fixing holes come together. Yeah. And then step 10 is use a JD3 screw to join the tips of the 2 braces. What I'm going to suggest to you is that you jump to step 9 and 10, you line that hole up with the screw hole, and then you pop a JD03 screw in, but you do not tighten it fully up. You just put it in enough to grab. And then what you'll do is you'll end up with the plastic diagonal piece. You can rotate that. You can swivel it around.
Yeah. That's what I just thought.
Yeah. And then what we'll do is we'll try and find that hole. It's very hard for me to see with their pictures. They're not perfect, and it's quite hard to see. But once you can find that hole and then you can lock it in place, you can then tighten that screw up fully, and then that's not going to fall out. I'll just do a bit of chat while you're doing that, and I do apologize, guys. I can't bring the chat up, but we've got Dave Mack has said, I eventually attached the cab unit on the chassis today after a few problems. That's your truck, isn't it?
That's right.
If I remember rightly, and I'm enjoying that. Dave's Hobby says, I'll be having a look at that later, Dave Mack. And then Dave Mack says, I did that off camera. the problems I had with it, but you'll be able to see it on Monday when I put the bed cab on the back of the driver's cab. And then he says, I meant the sleeper cab. Sleeper, bed, same thing, isn't it? And then Dave's Hobby says, I fully understand, Dave Mack. I really appreciate people who build live. It certainly takes a lot of doing. That's why I've decided to do most of my Spitfire not live and just give updates. Yeah, that's we like updates as well. I love Dave's updates though, because he has a lot of passion in his voice, doesn't he?
You could be on the X Factor.
What? Oh, what, singing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon he'd sell 1 or 2 CDs, wouldn't he? And then Dave Mack says, actually, Dave, before I start on the model tomorrow, before I put stage 10 on here, I'm going to put what I've done earlier on first and then stage 10 so you can see it together on the chassis.
No, that's good.
Right, so how are you getting on with that screw?
Yeah, we're fine.
You're not doing it on tight, are you?
I haven't screwed it in yet. Just lost. I haven't lost it, but I just so need to. Come on, put it up. Looks like
I appreciate it is that much more difficult when you can't see it so well, and I had trouble with it myself.
Yeah, I was just green on green. It's not easy, like, but
no. But if it was easy, it wouldn't be fun.
yeah.
Because I'll tell you what, when you get to those, one of the next issues I've got to do on the Jaguar, you won't believe me, but there are actually more stages of the build than there are actual parts, and that's counting each individual screw.
Yeah.
I think there's like 1 plastic part, 3 screws, and the whole build is like 5 or 6 stages.
Oh yeah, I think you said about that. Yeah.
Yeah. And I've just had a couple of issues where it's like, here's a part, let's have a little look at it, and then
yeah, that's the same with the bus.
yeah. And then not receiving magazines on a complicated stage. Now there's a whole new challenge.
I just thought, what was Model Space said? Why they not put the magazines in?
Yeah, they've obviously made a mistake, or the magazines weren't published. I don't know, but we either rise to the challenge or we don't.
Yeah. Hope they don't do it on me.
Well, but we've got we'll have the magazines up by the time you get to that point.
Yeah. Turn it around that way.
Are you having a bit of a struggle there, Chris?
Just trying to, because it's just the colour, see, it's not easy.
I will warn you, I've got to run away in about an hour.
Yeah, we done that.
Because the car that I borrowed today, it's on condition that I picked the guy up from work.
Yeah.
And he finishes about 11:30.
I've got plenty of time.
So, yeah.
Only one more issue once you get this done.
Yeah. But, you know, if you don't get it all done, you don't get it all done. It's not a race, is it?
No.
It's nice to get loads done, but we can always appreciate it another day, can't we?
Yeah.
But it is, I do love this build.
That's always been a long time for me, but I was just concentrating on the Ecto, but I thought, well, the Saturday's free, I'll do it.
Yeah. I mean, the reason I did this build, probably the wrong reasons, actually. I like the idea of the challenge on the wheels. And then obviously you'd said that you were doing it. So we kind of did it as a bit of a together project. But it's so much more than that. It's just developed and
yeah,
a couple of little iconic bits. I mean, I know we don't like receiving things like a bonnet in issue 1 and then it just sits in a box for a year and a half. But actually putting that bonnet in issue 1, that's a bit of a masterstroke, really, wasn't it? Because if you've owned, you know, you can look at that bonnet and you just instantly know what without looking at the titles, you know what the car is. That humongously long bonnet that it has. That must have been a nightmare to drive.
I bet that was hard to cast it.
I don't know, you see, because I drive buses and I'm extremely close to the front of the bus.
Yeah, the bus is now to the entrance at the back, isn't it?
Yeah, but driving an E-Type Jag, it must have felt like driving it from the back seat.
Mm. I do that, yeah.
Backseat driver.
Yeah, yeah.
Actually, I do have a bit of trouble. This the car that I've borrowed, my friend's car, is actually a left-hand drive car.
That was not you, yeah.
It's actually horrific being a passenger because I'm just not used to being that close to the near side curb.
Yeah,
and it is really scary when he'll miss parked cars by a foot, and it really does scare you. And in reality, I drive just as far from the parked cars as he does, but because I'm on the right hand side of the car, I don't notice it. But it's just, he's so close, and it scares you until you get used to it.
It is a JPO3, isn't it?
JPO, just double checking for you, my friend. JD03.
Oh, yeah, that's what I mean, yeah.
Yeah. That's what I thought you meant, but I thought I would just emphasize it.
You're holding it awkward, seeing it's just.
Yeah. But at least you know the other side will be easier. Chris, I just need to run away for about 20 seconds.
Yeah. Fine. Struggling on this better. That's a little shocking.
Right, my apologies for that. I think I've been drinking too much coffee today.
Yeah, it's all about it.
How are you getting on?
Can't get the screw in.
Right, you're definitely using the right screw.
Yeah.
Okay, and have you tried the old backwards forwards trick?
I just can't get it to go in. It is the end screw, isn't it?
JD03.
Yeah, but it is going in the end screw with that.
It's going on. Well, there's only one hole on that diagonal part.
Yeah.
By the looks of it.
Which is at the end. That's not going to tighten. I don't know if I'm doing it right. Because this piece has got an angled piece on it where the screw hole is. It is going in that one, isn't it?
Right. Hold. Show me the actual screw hole on the metal diagonal part. So hold it exactly the same way as the magazine, so that pointy bit is pointing upwards.
Yeah, what was that like?
Up the top of the screen. Not towards us, but up. That's it. Now rotate it so that we can see the screw hole as well. So rotate it round. Can you see the magazine?
I got it here, yeah.
Yeah. So yes, it's so where your finger is there.
Yeah.
That's the screw hole.
Yeah, just checking because there's
Right.
not.
So when you screw that end in, right, you want the diagonal part is. It's hard to explain. Right. Position, no. Right. Position the metal bit.
Oh, look, that you mean?
Exactly as the bring the magazine up on the screen.
Which it is. What step are we looking at?
Not. Step 9.
Oh, that's why. Hang on. Got to swap screens as well.
That's all right. Take your time, Chris. I always say that a lot, but I mean it. Take your time.
That one's it?
Don't know. I can't see it. It's not on the screen.
Hang on.
Right. So that's state 7 and 8. So that's it. Now, can you make that a little bit larger? Can you zoom that in a bit? Right. A little bit more, maybe. Zoom it. Zoom, not scroll.
Yeah.
Right. So you see how? Right. Just move that whole thing across a bit so we can see all of stage 9. The other way.
Yeah, because it's zoomed in now, so it's going to take too much.
That's fine. It's okay. That's it. Perfect. Right. So that's stage 9. So can you see how that metal bit is going straight up?
Yeah.
Right. So if you hold the part in that position.
So that way then, is it?
No. Right. So go back where you were. Go back where you were.
That way.
That's it. Now tilt everything forwards.
That way.
That's it. Right. So bring the part up the table a little bit so it's more in view. Right. Up a bit more. That's it. Perfect. Right. So take the plastic bit and place it on top of the metal bit.
Yeah, so that goes up. Those are the pins got a face.
Yeah. Now.
Because it's an angle piece. Do you put the screw?
No, that plastic bit has got to be flat. The same orientation as the metal part. That's it. So you need to place that on there slightly so the bottom of it is slightly to the left. No, make it flat. Put it flat.
That is flat, isn't it?
Right. Place the plastic piece on the desk and let go of it. Right. So that's flat. So with that hole at the top, line the hole up with the hole on the metal part.
Yeah, sorry, someone's ringing me on Facebook.
That's all right. I'll just say good night to Dave Matt because he says good night, guys. Great build, Chris, and another great stream. See you on the next show.
Yeah, so that way pin.
No. Keep it flat on the table. Right. So line up the 2 holes. Now, you see how the bottom of the plastic bit is to the right of the metal bit?
Yeah.
You want it to the left.
So we'll take to that way then.
That's it. Yeah. Probably not that far left, but you've got the principle of on the left. Yeah?
Yeah.
So,
like that?
Yeah. Well, not that much.
Yeah, we know. Yeah.
Maybe about 10 or 20 degrees more off the metal bit.
Okay.
Right. No, not that much, Chris. That's about 90 degrees off. You want to reduce the angle. No, that's even more. You want it less. Less. Keep going.
So let's go forward that way then.
That's it. I think that's right. Now, I also notice that the screw hole on the plastic bit is angled.
Yeah.
I actually think you want that to go down.
So turn it that way.
That's it. So you see how they line the two holes up. Now, if no. Right, that's where you're struggling, isn't it? I think you're screwing that into the wrong screw hole. You see where the top of the metal bit is? Right. If you come down about 2 or 3 millimeters, that's it. You see, there's a hole there.
There's it.
That's where you want to be screwing it in.
Right. Did not notice that one.
No, that's fine. Now I figured out where it's gone wrong, then obviously we can put it right.
Oh, there's one. Oh, yeah. I can see it now.
Yeah. But keep that angle. I'll say the word shallow. You want it almost parallel with the metal bit.
See, looking at.
And I think that will help you locate where the pin is going to go.
So is it like that then?
No, up a bit more. Further up.
That's only hole you got.
You need to keep that. No, you need to keep those holes lined. Right, you see where the hole was I just pointed out on the metal bit?
It was there.
No, up more. Up. Right. Don't move the part around because...
Oh, yeah, but the top. Yeah, got it.
Right. So the hole on the plastic bit pointing downwards, that's where you need to put your screw.
So you need to put it facing downwards then. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like sort of like that.
Line.
Right.
Now you may need to remove the screw because if we've got it in the wrong, if the plastic bit's in the wrong position, can you move your camera down?
Yeah.
Because that's where we're struggling. Yeah, as you move down the screen, you go off screen at the bottom. So if you could point your camera further down.
Yeah.
That's it.
Hang on, let me just move the light in because it's like.
That's it. You got that lovely light on the subject now again, haven't you?
No, the light which has got the desk light, yeah.
If you got your headlamp on as well.
No, I haven't. I don't need that for a minute.
Oh, well, it looked like you did. That's
I did try using it, but
well, I did say the other week when you got your light on the whole desk, but when you had that little headlamp on, it was really focusing on the part that you're looking at, and it was really helpful for us as well.
Let's try that then.
Yeah.
If I can adjust it like anyway, so there we go.
It's like a theatrical spotlight. You know, the whole stage is lit up, but you've got a real focus on where you're working.
That was that.
But you are still a bit off camera as well.
Oh, hang on.
So you're more on camera, but you're a bit off camera. Yeah, that's much better. See, I'm thinking that's the camera angle you should be looking at. Right, you are heading off in completely the wrong direction though.
It's been
No. Right, don't move the camera. Don't move the camera. That was all right. You had that just right.
there we are.
But the angle of the plastic piece,
Yeah.
you want that almost parallel with the metal bit. Almost in the same direction. Now, move the other asset. That's it. And I think you've just found the hole where that needs. Right, stop a sec. Stop. Right. Okay, so the hole needs to come up a little bit. Right, don't touch any pieces.
Yeah.
Get your screwdriver and use your screwdriver as a pointy device. Right, so further up there. That's the screw you're screwing into, that one there. That's it. Now, hold that there. Can you see where the other end is?
Yeah, down by the.
That looks right to me. So
Yeah.
just pop that screw in where you're about to put it, but don't fully tighten it.
Yeah.
Now you've located that hole, I think we are now heading in the right direction. So you know what angle you want right. That's it. You know what angle we want the plastic bit to be. You know where the screw hole is. you know where the screw is on the plastic part. So it should be fairly plain sailing from here.
Yeah, no, it's not gonna be straight in a minute, but
That's fine. It's by putting it in fairly loose, it enables you just to make little adjustments. And it looks like you need to be left-handed for this part, doesn't it?
yeah. Does it matter if the screw holes, because it's angled, does the angle have to be facing downwards?
I think the screw needs to go in 90 degrees to the metal part, because that's where the screw is drilled in. The screw hole is drilled.
Yeah. I know where we're going now.
Yeah, that's fine. Now, if you need to rotate the parts around to make it easier for you, that's fine. But I would resist the temptation to screw that screw in tight. There you go. I really like that light on your head. It's showing us exactly where you're working.
Yeah, that's better. Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I could just pop my finger down and just hold that plastic part for you. I think that'd make life so much easier.
Yeah, the pin's got to face upwards, isn't it?
Oh, yes, you're right, Chris.
What?
I've got that totally wrong. Right, sorry, I can now see. You know, I said it needs to be pointing downwards.
Yeah.
It actually needs to be pointing. Yeah, right. So hold that part with your other finger. Right. So lift the plastic part up a little bit. Right. That screw is going to need to go in from the left to the right.
Do you mean?
Right. Hold the plastic part with your other hand so you can show us the hole. Right.
Yeah, it's angled.
Yes. It actually needs to go in that way. That's it.
That's why.
Yeah. So that's all my fault. I do apologize for that.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, that's my fault for misdirecting you there. And I think that will direct you to the correct hole.
Yeah, I'm going to do it this way.
But remember, it's going the other way.
Yeah, you know that, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's only for me.
I think if you put the screw in before you rotate it, I don't think you'll be able to fully rotate it, Chris. I don't think you'll be able to do. I think you need to get that in roughly the right position. So, right, other way. Other side of the metal bar.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Sorry, Chris. I'm probably making it worse for you. Have you tried holding it from the other end? Do you think that would help?
There's one thing that will help. There's one thing that will help is this. The helping hands.
I just can't think of another way to make it easier for you.
I'm going to put the helping hands on it and that will help.
Yeah.
I know it's metal, but it's just grab it. Whoops.
Whoops. That's not my favourite word.
No, it's accident.
No, the word whoops isn't usually a good word, is it?
If I use that like that, it's heavy though. And put that way.
Oh, God. Sorry, my phone charger's running out.
Yeah.
But one good thing about this Chromebook is it's actually got the exact same charger as my mobile phone.
Yeah. A bit tonight, but it's just
What's that? Sorry, Chris.
We did a bit tonight, though.
We have done a bit. We've done 3 issues so far. So, yeah, we've done a lot. I mean, you think that some of those issues of Route Master, we were taking 3 weeks to do 1 issue.
Yeah.
I know we're talking a different part work here, but
In my case, it would be 24 hours.
well, it takes. But that's the thing, though, Chris. It takes as long as it takes.
Yeah, that's why I'd probably just do the bus off screen. I think it's going to be easier. Try doing it live, and it's just
Yeah, but you know, and we've just had Dave saying that he's going to be doing his Spitfire off camera.
Yeah.
You know, just do an update, and if that's how he prefers to do it, then yeah, there's nothing wrong there.
Yeah.
But it also gives us, the viewer, something a little bit different, doesn't it?
Yeah.
If we all did it exactly the same way.
I think I'm going to have to do this one off screen a sec.
Right. I don't think you need to do it off screen, but I think we'll do this. I think if I can just, it's difficult for me to explain to you how.
Yeah. That's because angle, see, is this an awkward? Is this an angle? Is this an awkward?
Yeah, it is awkward. And you've just got to find the way that works for you. And then you can then apply that to the next stage, which is going to be pretty much the same.
What, the stage 25?
Yeah. Because I think without even looking, we can tell that it's going to be the same, but on the other side.
Yeah.
Gets like that with a Spitfire. You do some work on the left and you do exactly the same on the right.
Yeah. So what pack you got with the Jag in?
I cannot remember. Let me have a look, because I did release a video yesterday.
Friday you did?
Yeah. Yes, yesterday. Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course I forgot Saturday tonight.
No, it's all gone all funny with me. So let's have a look.
I'm going to have to grab for a minute.
So I've just done issue 64, the instruments, and I believe that is the end of the pack. And
is that going like that, is it?
Let's have a look. A little bit off, but yeah, just push it away. No, push it away from you a little bit.
Yeah, we're going to have to take it.
See, this is what I was worried about. But now you've put that in once, you can kind of figure out how it's going.
That way, is it?
Yes.
Right. Now we should be able to get it in now. Secrets again, is it, Pen?
What's that?
Secrets again, is it?
Oh, always secrets with me.
I'm only joking.
No, I was just checking. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm a bit of a sucker for comments. And some of the guys who leave comments on my videos, they do make me smile. And, I've had 3 comments, including one from you, Chris, on the Jaguar.
Yeah.
I was just checking them. And yeah, I think it's what it's all about. It's comments is an opportunity for people to be honest about the build.
Yeah.
And I think I'm very lucky with my viewers, the people who leave the comments. They're always very positive, but they're not frightened to say this is good, this could be better, you know, that kind of thing. And they appreciate that. You know, if people just go, "Oh, great video" all the time, it doesn't improve the channel.
Yeah.
When people start saying, "Oh, I think you should do this," because my Jaguar builds have evolved. Because I used to do them fast, all speeded up, but And I really did enjoy making them like that, but they just didn't seem to go down too well. So
No.
changed it. And I know I argue that I make videos for me, but obviously you have to find this balance between what the audience like to watch and what you like to build.
Yeah. There's lots of screw in the floor, just drop one back. I've got a spare you.
I think we're probably only going to have time to do this issue, Chris. So that's I've got to go at 11 because I've got to pick this guy up from work.
What's at the time?
He's very kindly lent me his car for the day. The very least I could do is pick him up.
Yeah, it should be right now. Let's get this one in. Let's.
I've also got to clear the front seat off. I've packed everything into the car and I've got to go and pick him up from work. And if there's no front seat, I can't actually pick him up from work, can I? That'd be good, wouldn't it? Yes, I've come to pick you up from work, but by the way, there's no room in the car for you.
No, fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he'd be too happy at that, would he?
No. There we go, got it. There we are. It's gone in this bit.
It's gone in, right.
Is that the wrong bit, or has it got to go lower?
Right. Oh, I think you got that upside down, Chris. Right. So just right. Don't touch. Right. Pop the part back down. Right. So on the other end of the plastic bit, the loose end, can you see there's a little peg?
Yeah.
Right. Just rotate that. See if you can find a little hole where that's going to go. This is a really long-winded way of finding the hole for the peg, but it works. Can you see it? Can you see a little hole roughly about the end?
I think I got it in the wrong place.
No, I think you've got it the wrong way around. We'll deal with it in a minute. Right. So what I'm going to ask you to do then, see where that plastic bit is. Right. Pop the piece down on the table. Right. So where that plastic bit is, what you need to do is unscrew that screw, then flip the piece, not flip it, rotate it so that the peg is pointing inwards rather than outwards. We'll get there, Chris. And again, this could be misinstruction from me. So you see where.
Just don't know where it goes, the pen.
Right. That's it. Right. See where that peg is on the end? Right. Place the part back exactly where you just took it out from. Right. So rotate it in your fingers. Stop.
Yeah.
Back a little. That's it. Right. So keeping it in that exact position, line the two holes up on where your finger. No. Put the piece back. Right. Put the piece back, Chris. Come in from the other side. That's it. Right. So move the whole thing to the left slightly because it's being blocked by the instructions. Right. So that's it. So keeping it in that position, where your fingers are, it's actually holding it where the hole is.
Yeah.
You need to bring that hole to where the hole is on the metal bit.
Yeah, there.
That's it. Now screw it in. No, right, hang on, stop a sec. Right, you need to flip that part 90 degrees. The peg is the wrong way round. But keep that hole there. That is it. That's perfect. So you need, right, let me see the other end. Perfect. So holding that part exactly like that, screw that down because you've got it now. So I do apologize to the audience. We have taken our time getting there, but we have got there. Well, we're getting there. Oh, sorry, give me a sec. That's right. I'm just bringing up the YouTube page, but I've That's it. I'm just worried about the noise because obviously it does.
Yeah, it
does
doesn't.
echo. So I just wanted to bring it up, but I wanted to mute it. Oh,
What?
I just looked on the YouTube notifications. I see someone's doing a giveaway. I like giveaways. I never win anything on giveaways, but they're fun to enter, aren't they?
Don't win anything myself.
Well, what I'm looking for is a giveaway, something along the lines of win £1 million, but only pennies allowed to enter. That's kind of the giveaway I'm after. Right. Okay. Be careful because you are spinning that part around a little bit. So was I right originally then that part ought to be pointing downwards?
Probably, yeah.
Nah. But
Confused
then
myself.
see, there's another part, and it looks like. I wish I had the part in front of me. Once I can see the shape of that part, I can see exactly where it's going to go.
No, that's not going to sit.
Do you want to take a break, Chris?
No, I'm fine. It.
Okay, that's fine then. I think I would be getting frustrated now, so full kudos to you, Chris, for continuing.
So plug that in.
There has been stages of this build where I've just gone, you know what, guys, I'm taking a break.
Yeah.
Before I throw it out the window.
It's like inspired, didn't you? It's the same as 25, I reckon, is it?
What's that? Sorry, Chris?
This is probably the same as 25.
I can't remember.
That does not look right. Making it awkward now, that is.
Well, you fitted it once, so we know you can do it, Chris.
Yeah, but now, because now the angle now is pointing downwards.
That's
Which is
fine.
awkward.
You'll just have to do it the same way you did before. Just persevere with it.
That's it. Fingers. Nose is off camera a second, this is easier. Yeah, that's awkward. I knew where this peg was going in, see, I could have... Because the screw was small, see, it's just awkward.
I know.
Because you haven't got nothing to hold on.
It is really tricky and fiddly. And my hat's off to you, Chris.
I won't give us up till we've done it.
No, that's fine. It's a good attitude, but don't fight a losing battle. Sometimes you just need to walk away and just try again later if you need to. There is no shame in that. I'm not encouraging you to, Chris, but don't think you have to.
Yeah. That's got to go that. But the thing is now, right? That's got to go on an angle, you said, do you?
Yeah.
An angle.
You kind of need to figure out where the peg is going to go, and that's the tricky bit.
Yeah.
Once you know where that peg is going,
For sake.
it'll just suddenly all come into place. This is why I've suggested doing. It's probably a really awkward way to do it the opposite way, but
Yeah.
I say the pictures aren't amazingly great. Yeah, P40 F20 just said you're making good progress, Chris.
Yeah, so I haven't done this for ages. Probably because I'm rusty. This one.
Is that going rusty?
Not me.
No. Oh no, it's nothing rusty about you, Chris. You're as good as you've ever been. In fact, you're better than you used to be.
Yeah, because I haven't done this build for a long time. It's just probably because it's...
Yeah, that does actually help. If you're doing a batch, and you're doing it every week, you just kind of. I noticed that when I took the big break from the Route Master, I found it really awkward getting back.
Snap this angle screw now, so I'm going for the angle bit instead of going...
Yeah. You've got to get that angle in right, as we've just discovered.
Span.
So I do apologise. I am still watching, but I'm just trying to pack a suitcase at the same time.
Yeah.
I think you're getting there, Chris.
No.
I keep jinxing you, don't I? As soon as I say you're making good progress, something happens. I think I'll just be quiet.
I'm going to do something else. Try the helping hands, that might be the best. Oh, you.
That was well restrained, Chris.
No, just came off the screw like. Sorry. What hole does this need to be in on the cross member? Does it go in the bottom one?
Again?
Does it go through that one or does it go through the top one?
The
angle piece.
I'm not 100% sure until I actually see it. But you need. It's now. Right, Chris, I am going to suggest you just take a break. Possibly do it next week. You are struggling.
Yeah, because
I think there's a bit of frustration through. You don't have to do it off camera, but if maybe you do this in the next show, then maybe you could have a look at it during the week and then just really try and figure it out.
Because the thing is, right, this all good position is, right, on this plastic piece, you've got an angled bit. Does the angled bit got up or down?
You've got to figure out which way round the angle go. Like say have you got the actual physical magazine?
Yeah.
Right. So what I would do is maybe when you go to bed tonight, just have 10 minutes sitting in bed, having a look at that stage.
Because it works better. I've got to screw it in better if the angled bit is touches.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you, Chris. I'm just detecting. If this was me, I would be saying, yeah.
The angle bit seems better to fit that way when it goes onto the part. Does it go that way?
You need that point on the other end, the little what do you call it? The little pointy bit to be pointing inwards because it needs to connect with the hole. You really ideally need to locate the hole, figure out what the hole is. You should be placing that in the hole first and then finding the other end once that's in.
Where's the hole though? That's the thing I can't find.
Because you can't see it, Chris, I thought maybe if we work at it backwards.
Yeah, no, but it doesn't.
Find the screw hole. Yeah, that's the easy bit for you.
If I could find the other hole, it'd be fine.
Yeah. I think you need just a little bit of time to just play with it. If that was me, I would be saying, look, I'm really sorry, guys. Let me take a break from it. You've done really well. You've had a bit of a marathon tonight. I know it's really frustrating. I know you want to get it done, but sometimes we just have to admit defeat. It's not defeat. It's you've lost this battle, but you can still win the war, so to speak. I know that's a really terrible expression with part works.
I don't know where the hole is. That's the thing I'm struggling with.
Yeah. I wish I was. Have you found it?
It's a hole there, though, where my thumb is.
Right. Okay, then. So place the little point on the plastic bit into that hole.
There's it.
Yeah, and place your thumb on and hold it down. That's it. Or your finger. And then see if you can line that up with the little plastic.
That's not the right hole. That's not.
It obviously needs to go through the frame.
Yeah.
But now you know where that hole is.
I don't think that's the right hole, though.
To figure it out from there, yeah.
Yeah, it is actually, yeah.
Yeah. Brilliant.
So
I feel like I've done it all wrong tonight by trying to give you another suggestion. And if we'd have done it as per the magazine, we probably would have had this done half an hour ago.
That's not the hole, though. That's where the pivot point is.
Right. Okay.
So what hole is it? That's what I'm just trying to work out with. Now I'm getting a bit not frustrated, just getting a bit thing where the hole is.
Yeah.
Because there's no hole there. What are you thinking? I don't think where the hole is. Because the screw would be beneficial, but the thing is, I can get the screw in as long as it goes downwards, see? I don't know who else to ask for those on this model.
Right. The only other thing I can suggest is, oh, there we go. Like P40 F20. I don't know if you'll get this, but I think it's an American football saying. As Americans, an American saying, drop back 40 and punt.
Oh,
It basically means just step back and we'll work out a way to go forwards.
only other hole I can think of is one in the cross member in the front.
Yeah, I think we need a little. So, right, sometimes you get magazines, you can just open the magazine up and just go for it. Sometimes you need to study the magazine for a little bit. Sometimes you need to just sort of have a play and just keep studying. And I think this is one of those issues. It's quite hard for me to explain. I can't seem to get across, rotate, up, down, because obviously you're looking at it at a slightly different angle from me. So sometimes I kind of
Let me have a look at this a sec.
yeah. I know you don't want to give up, Chris, but it's not giving up.
If I can get this part done, I'll do the, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, no, it's just, what step are we looking at?
Right, we're looking at step 9 and 10. Well, 8, 7 and 8. As well.
You know, we're doing this all wrong, that's why.
Yeah.
You know the angle piece, right? The angle piece has got to be facing upwards. That's why, because it looks like it's there.
Which angle piece?
On the plastic piece. I've just seen the mags now. Because where you put the screw's got to go through there, look.
Yeah.
And when
Is that not what you were doing?
No.
Well, where were you putting the screw then?
It's facing this way, look.
Yeah, yeah. Because when you got it in, we thought it was meant to be facing down. So you eventually got the screw in facing down, but then we noticed that the peg on the other end was pointing the wrong direction. Right. Do me a favour. The main part, the metal part, turn that like a clock to 180 degrees, half a turn.
There.
Keep going. Bit more. Right. So just bring it down a little bit. Just pull the magazine down a bit. Right. So that's the orientation it is in the magazine.
Yeah.
Right. Because what doesn't help is it looks to me like step 9, you've got it one way, and then step 10, they've turned it over.
Yeah. So
But if you stop moving the part, Chris.
Keep
it like that.
Yeah.
Right. What you need to do is place the plastic piece on top, going at a slight angle. Look at step 9. Yeah. That's it. You're doing the right thing. What you've done there is you've lined the piece up with the magazine.
Yeah,
so now you can see the angle you need for the plastic piece.
So that goes like that then.
Bring the other end down. Right, stop. Right, you see how that peg is pointing outwards, up? Yeah. It needs to be pointing down. No, don't move the part down. You need to rotate it. No, you need to rotate it.
Yeah, because that's the right way, because it's got to be like that. That's the way it was.
Right. No, it's still pointing up. Right. Let me... See, the trouble is, when you look at stage 9, you can't see the other end of the peg.
Yeah, because that's the way it's got to be on the thing.
No.
Give up.
Right. If you look at step 7, you can see the I get what you're trying to say. No. Right. Okay. Let's do that again. I might have got it wrong, Chris.
Yeah, because that's got where it's on a magazine. It's got to go facing up the car.
But where's it gonna? You got it pointing in midair.
I know it's the wrong bit. That's why.
Yeah.
That's got to go there. If I bring the camera down a bit, hang on.
Yeah. I'm getting frustrated at it now. So where's right? So okay. Right. So bring that part. Right. You see the metal at the plastic end with the peg.
Yeah.
Bring that the other side of the metal bit.
What do you mean the other side?
Bring it down. It needs to come down. That's it. Right. Down, down, across, down, down. Right. Bring it in. Right. Don't put the metal bit down. Don't touch the metal bit. Do not touch the metal bit. The plastic, bring it down, down. Right. You see where the end is with the peg? You want it the other side of the metal bit.
There.
That's it. Right. Bring it to the right a little bit. To the right. Bring the peg up. That's it. I think that's where the hole is.
Right, let's screw that in then.
I think that's where the hole is going to be.
So I'll screw it. There we are.
Right. Don't screw the end in first. Find that hole. Have a look. Get your eyeball 2 millimeters from the metal bit if you have to. But I think that might be where the hole is. Based on what you've just done.
Yeah, right.
Yeah? Have you found the hole?
Hang on. Might have to use a different. Hang on. Let me try that. Once I get that pattern, we can.
Yes. Yeah. The actual instructions tell us to put the peg in the hole and then screw the other end. I did say to do the screw hole first and then find the peg. But if it's all round the wrong way, you can't bend that plastic bit round without breaking it. So we might be better off doing it the way the magazine says.
Depends if you've got this cross member the wrong way.
I think the cross member is correct.
That's what I'm just wondering if we have got that the wrong.
Yeah. Just wish I was there to help you.
Let's drop the glasses back. That bit goes there, right? There's no way to find the hole. I wish yours was there.
Yeah, so do I.
Right. Well, let's try to get the glasses back on because it just dropped off the magnifying bit.
Don't worry, we'll get there, Chris. I promise you we will get there.
It looks like we're on. Right. Check this other one. We might have got a cross member wrong. That's why I just want to make sure.
Right. Chris, I'm going to have to think about going.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't got to go at 11, but I say 11 because you know what I'm like for going.
If someone wants to jump in, then fine. Really, I'm thinking where the hole is. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Can't see it anywhere. That's there. Let's have a screw in enough to grab which is in the right position first. Probably just dropped it. Then we can work out where the hole is after. Are you on Model Space's YouTube site?
Not at the moment. Right, do you want me to be?
That's what I just had a thought. We could have a look at this issue on there. This step.
Right, okay, I will check it out.
Just to see what.
Right. Okay, give me a moment. Do you want me on the YouTube page or the forum?
Whichever way you want it.
Let's check out YouTube then.
Yeah.
So this is issue
24.
Build Jaguar 24.
That's what I just thought. Now, will that help us?
Model space. It's giving me too many options. Right.
Is that a thought? Then?
Yep. They do have a wonderful little playlist actually, but
yeah.
Right. Okay, let me just. It's 2 minutes long. Let me just.
Skip. Just do the best what we can. What we on now.
Yeah. Right. So we have definitely got the first bit in, right? Right. Right. Okay, this is going to be a bit of a revelation for you, Chris.
What?
Chris, can I do a screen share?
Yeah. What we do something wrong with?
Right. Stop what you're doing. What this does, it doesn't make it any clearer. It actually does it from a different angle.
Right, have you got a screen ready?
Yeah. Right. Sorry, bear with me a sec, guys.
Sorry, just have a quick drink and we can.
Right, there we go. So that's the position that we want to place our piece in. Now, I can't see if you do that because let me bring this up full screen for you, actually. Oh, that's a bit slow, isn't it?
What?
So this is the position that he's got the piece in. And then if you look at where he places that, it goes in. You see where that little black bit is there with the part that spins. So I think you did locate that, didn't you?
Yeah.
And then, is that playing? Right, so that's gone in. And then the other end comes up to the cross member, that little diagonal bit.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah? Does that make it any clearer?
For what I can see, yeah. But
right, okay, I think I've got it. So let's try this. Let me stop my screen share. Right, so what you want to do is, right, do me a favor, just take the magazine away because it's just a little bit confusing. Just You've got the part where it is, but not sitting on the magazine.
Yeah, let me just make sure the screen doesn't get lost.
It's just the magazine makes the screen a little bit too busy, as we say.
Yeah. I can go with that. Yeah.
Right. So rotate the part.
This is it?
Yeah, rotate it 90 degrees clockwise. That's it. Perfect. Right. So, hang on, let me double check.
Let me just
right. Okay. So, right. So, right, you see where right. Do me a favor and point with your screwdriver.
Yeah.
Point right. So follow that diagonal. Right, that's it. Right, stop. Slightly to the right.
Yeah.
Right, and then bring it actually up closer to the camera. There. I think just right up a tiny bit. Right, up the screen. Yeah. Right.
Bring that down then, because I'm lower, yeah.
Yeah. So follow it in a bit. Stop. come down a tiny bit. That's it. Now go over to the right a little bit. Right. Somewhere around there is going to be the hole.
Right. Oh, there.
Have you got it?
I think I have. Yeah, got it.
Right. So push the. No. That's not right. That's not right. That doesn't look right, Chris, but we can't see what you're doing now. Right. It needs to go inside a little bit. Right. So lift that peg out.
Yeah.
Right. Bring the peg in view, Chris. Right. So turn it so that that peg is pointing to the right. Bring it in view. Right, that's it. So do not move that plastic piece. Bring the camera up so we've got more in view. Right. So you're looking for a bit on the side somewhere with can't see
it's all right.
can't see a thing, Chris.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay, let's put that back where it was.
Right. So you're looking for a hole. Now, with that peg, right, do me a favor, bring the whole plastic piece on the screen.
Which is?
Right. I want to see the other end as well. And I want, right. So.
That's what I put that over there then.
Right. Okay. So, do me a favor.
Yeah.
Screw. I can't work this out.
I'll just hang on. Let me just.
Do you know, I can't, Chris. I can't work this out. I think we're going to have to spend some time on it and then finish it on the next stream. I'm getting frustrated with it now, and I've got to go soon as well.
I think I know what you want about now. Yeah, hang on.
Yeah, Chris, I think the best option here is to put it down because I think we're both getting frustrated with it. I wish I was still in Newport. I know I'd pop round tomorrow morning and we'd look at it. It's if I could be there pointing and going, right, there's the hole, there's the screw hole, put the screw in. But it's really difficult trying to describe it to you.
I think I know where you are. Hang on. I'm trying to. There's a screw. No, this is where the screw was snapped, right?
Yeah, right. Think that bit where the screw was snapped was. I think the little hole is going to be somewhere in that region. Do you think maybe you tried to screw the screw into the wrong hole and that was why it snapped?
Possibility, couldn't it?
So do you think that hole could actually be where the peg is supposed to go?
Like that, you mean?
Yes, that's it, Chris. That is it. Right, don't hide it off camera again. Show us a bit more. That is exactly how it's going to finish up. That is it. Yes, and there's the hole.
Where the screw snapped in, yeah.
You can see it. Right, do not move that metal bit, but point to the screw with your screw. No, don't move the metal bit. Right, bring it up a little bit. That's it. That was it. That was, yeah. Right, that was it. Where you pointed. Right, see where that screw is?
Yeah, it's the right side of it.
Just slightly down and to the right of it, there's a little hole. That's where the peg is.
Got it?
Yes. Now, bring the camera up because we can only see part of the object. That's it. You've got it. So now
what was it that Friday all this time and that where the screw snapped in, it was the wrong part.
Right.
So yeah.
You found your peg, so you've just took it out of the hole.
It just dropped. Yeah, I know where we are now.
So now you know where you are. You can put that little peg in, and then you know where to screw that part in.
Yeah.
I think we got there, Chris.
Yeah, sorry for that.
No, it's fine. It's obviously your vision is a problem, and me describing up, down, left, right to you is it. So it's kind of the blind leading the blind here a bit, isn't it?
Yeah, I know where we are now, so I can do this on the camera.
What you need, the guy, your co-host, you really need the guy from the model space advert videos. Yeah. I call him fake super glue guy. Because if you watch the Millennium Falcon builds,
oh yeah,
there's parts where you have to glue things in with super glue, and he has a little bottle of super glue. And then he goes like he's gluing, but you can clearly see there's no glue coming out. He's just sort of doing a dry run, and it's quite amusing. So he's like non-super glue guy. Oh, we're getting there, Chris.
Now we can.
We are getting there.
That's why it was kind of confusing because nothing is on hold.
I'm trying to describe something verbally, and you kind of needed a visual.
That's why I said model space.
Yeah, I don't know if the model space site helped.
Yeah, that did it for you. Yeah.
Good. Right. Right. I am really going to have to run now. And I've still got to clear the front seat of the car out for my friend.
Yeah, no worries.
So I'm really sorry I couldn't help more. And I've got biscuits.
If I can get this bit in, it'll be all right.
That's odd.
What is?
Sorry, right, I've just gone to put my trainer on. I've been wearing these trainers all day. And now there's bits of biscuit. Like, we're not talking like biscuit crumbs. I'm talking like massive big chunks of biscuits.
Yeah.
I don't know where that came from. And how do they get in my shoe after I took my foot out? They're too big to get in with my shoe, my foot still in the shoe.
Unless you dropped them by accident.
But I can't think where the biscuits come from. No. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I'm going crazy here, aren't I?
It's doing me.
So. Echo.
Your device is offline. To connect, swipe down from the top of your screen. Then go to settings.
Right.
Network.
Chris, I am really, really sorry. I am going to have to go.
Yeah, no worries.
So I am so sorry. So, guys, thank you very much for watching Chris's stream. I say I've got to go because I've got to go and pick my friend up from work who's very kindly lent me my car. We'll carry on with this whenever I can. I don't know when I'll see you guys again, but tomorrow I'm off to Glasgow to start a new job. And when I get settled, I'll be able to move all my stuff up. And I should be back YouTubing just as I ever did. So take care, guys. Give Chris a lot of love and support, and I will catch you all again later.
No response, okay.
All right, Chris, take care, and thanks for inviting me on. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, it's grand.
Bye-bye.
Okay, man. Sorry about that, guys. It took ages for that one. Get there in a minute. If I've got anyone in the chat that can join in for a minute that can help with the rest of the parts. If I can get through, and we can work her out then. Because I want to get this bit in. Oh, come on, you. Let's see if anyone's commented in a minute. I get this in now. Oh, that's so sad. Yeah, no, it's before. Yeah, if no worries. I'll try and see what I can do now. Stream with it, guys. Better. If you got the yeah, I know where we're going, so that needs to go into that bit. Oh shit! I got the screw here. Sorry. Oh sugar! Sorry guys, I just dropped that in by mistake. Right. Whoops. I know what we're looking for now. So that needs to go there. Right. Oh, there we go. Right. Get the peg in first. So let's see if I can get that to line up. I'm not giving up, guys, for a minute. I'm just going to see if I can get this done right. If I can get this one enough to grab it. I know where we go in for this one. I will get it now, guys. Hang on. Because now I know what we're looking for. I can get that to the shop. I'll tell you what I'm going to try and do. Where's my helping hand? So I can get this hold in while I screw this. Whoops. See this thing. Ah, yeah. See if the helping hands will help now. That's what that's freaky to screw on. Shit. Hang on. Oh, that's even worse to hope. I'm not going to try that then. Just need a screw, so. If I could. Straight here, full straight screw on the spare. Hang on. Oh, yeah, back up. Hang on. We get there now because sorry if I'm off screen, just let me try and do this myself. Right. Just need to get this lined up for a minute. There we go. That's enough to grip in a minute. Right. Oh, it didn't flip. Sorry. Well, I didn't have to grip then. It was just some reason screws. Right. Whoops. Sorry for making a racket, guys. I don't mean to. It's just this is awkward. Hell. Oh, yeah. But it does. There we go. Oh, that's enough to grab. Got him. Got it. Empty that followed. Oof, done it. That bit's done, guys. Let me just check this chat a minute. Mark, do you want to jump in for a minute and just read the instructions to me for the next issue? Just to give me a hand if you want. Because I've got one more issue left and it's just the episode. Or someone can. So far, we've got is that now, which is up to 24. Oof, that was hard. Oh, sugar. Yeah, it's a lot figurey, this is. Right. Yeah, I've just put myself on for a minute because I'm, woof. This is a hard build, guys. Jesus Christ. I haven't got anyone who's free for a minute just to read instructions, so shall we just leave it there? Because I've only there's 2 pits now left, which is 25. Ugh, sugar. That's hard. And 24 should look like. Hang on. Let me just unzoom that a sec. So, it's only 2 parts left. If I can get this done today, we're good. Yeah, it's on an angle, so yeah. Right. So far, we've got up to 24. Yeah, some parts of this one's difficult, like. We have got a comment on. Mark, it's just literally what we just done. Basically, it's just to it's just all the things left to do is this bar here, and then that bit. What we just done. So, if you want to join us, fine. It's just only them 2 bits, though. Let's see now. Only need some about 20 minutes, say 20 minute, half hour. Now we've got the gist of it. Should be all right then. Oh shit, losing screws here now. Yeah, 20 minutes, half hour, I reckon. Shouldn't take long now. It's just only one more step. Ugh. It's only 2 screws and that's it. Sorry for right. If not, guys, we'll leave it. Oof. Yeah, now I can see what we're doing, so I should be able to fly through that next. This is the last issue. Oof. God, it's hard. Yeah, so that's basically what we've just done. Yeah. Well, I can leave it there, guys, if you want me to. Just if I can just carry on because there's not much left to do. It's only literally them two things are. If I show you this issue 25, if I can close that down from there. Right. Hang on, just got a message from someone. Sorry. It's me 25 a sec. Files. Subframe part. No, don't need that one. 2 seconds, guys. I'm just getting 25 out. No. There we go. It's a 25 issue. Let's have a look. Suffering part 7 is only them 2 bits, basically. Right, got them here. Yeah. So it's only about 2, 4, 6, 8 steps on this one. Right. Yeah, so we'll leave it there for now then, right? For 25. We'll do 25 onwards next week then. Because I've done enough tonight. Hang on. Press wrong button. Whoops. Yeah, we'll leave it there tonight, and I will just quickly see what's happening next week, and then we'll call it there, I think. Hang on. Right. Yeah, I'll do that, guys. Right, I'll leave it there for now. We're not going to... Just going to get this schedule up a sec. So, emails. Should have an email from me. Right, I've got the schedule here a second. Two seconds, it's here somewhere. I think we'll carry it. Let's bring the YouTube schedule that's on any screen. So that's right. Right. Go there. If I can go there. Whoops. Yeah, this is our layout which I've scheduled. Right. Going to go for this then when that's it. What day are we on now? Right. Now let me just move the cameras. Right. Jaguar issue 21. That's tonight, right? Monday we got Chris Camplin and me, which would be on Chris Camplin and me. Our channels, which is 95 to 96, 97. 2 minute 8 o'clock. Nothing Tuesday. Wednesday, the Picnic Diamond Show. 29. 2 p.m. and it says penny to be confirmed. Build of Adrian is Parkwick Show, Spitfire 48 and Terminator 97, 8 o'clock Wednesday. Horlicks Thursday and Friday, it says Terminator 91, Spitfire 27 Friday, but I'm not sure if you will be there for that one. And Saturday, you got me then back to the Jaguar. It will be 25 onwards for that one. And that's the week schedule. Right. Hang on. Yeah, thanks guys. Right, I could leave it. Yeah, if yeah, no worries. I'll do that now. Right. Ow. Yeah, like, share, subscribe, guys, and I'll catch you in next one in a week on my channel and Chris's. Probably. But we'll see us both then on Monday, but then it'll come back to the Jag in a week. Yeah, so I'll catch you all later, guys. Take care, guys. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like, share, subscribe to our channels. Please check the links down below as well. I was confused with this build tonight, but yeah, great. So yeah, we'll catch you all in the next one. Take care, guys.